I'm fully okay. Everything I had okay. Utuma yani. Ntuto uba ofen. Uba wako songo fen now. Everything I had okay. I had okay. Uno fen. For my family. Eh? Everything I had okay. But of course, I boy back one Nigeria. Back one Nigeria. Consider yaga back one Nigeria. Eh? Hello, I hope I'm still coming out.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you, madam. So, first of all, okay, my back one Nigeria. Who support as both. Eh? You better wake up, because as far as God is concerned, Nigeria can never be better. Don't forget manake the war this Ibaga eke for where it's okay thing. Nigeria is going to be better since when? Look at this man that I say, this old Baba that I say. They say a youth are the leaders of tomorrow. Tinubu are the youth. Tinubu is your youth. Tinubu the youth, no, your ancestors are the
Uh,
president.
Imani and Pastor Adeboye will continue to tell them to pray for Nigeria to be better. Since we know him, we have been praying for Nigeria. He will tell you to fast for 1 month. He will tell you to do this. Meanwhile, all of the redeemed pastors have a very juicy position in the Tinubu government. They are all corrupt. They are all there for their own self. These
Like,
are people
like,
that must not be even be mentioned where we are. Biafra is here. Tell your people we have restored Biafra. If they want to know about the history, we will give them. If they don't understand, Biafra is being restored, and that is where we are at the moment. Thank you, my sister. I sent
thank
you
you.
a DM as well. You read it, and then I'll get in touch with you. Go ahead
Okay,
and continue your submission. Thank you.
okay, ma. So if you think that can Nigeria yeah do better, you are lying. You better wake up from your dream. You do better from you don't go. It can never be better. Join our USB. Join our USB. Nang soke tungo mina soke bo mbok bene to ko di bene 500 bene 1,000 di support ke de support who say ne fundraising ukpe ye but for so what it ama ke mu say so be do Nigeria. Okay, continue. Ama ke mini ado our when everything is fully settled. Ayadi yabi mutum. Ayani utum ndo go we do not. But ebo ndi afere afori afere ro fere mero ya akana anyene fere mfo ama se arpe ne se fere mi ote mba no ke mi nya wo yo uno go yang yung dia me me fu yung dia ke fu kiko ibaga. So iraga me this is the time for mercy. Yes, this is the time for mercy. Dakada mbok dakada kenesinidem kenesinidem Mam US, mam US ke ya fon ye foi fon ye family mfo ke bonge kapitan ko ibang. You don't go mfano. We are talking about tomorrow. Even though you don't enjoy it, your children will enjoy. But I pray that you will enjoy. You will never die young. Continue to support USB. Stand up. Ku abake more abake outside the country. Ake ne so we may support him may believe ki may believe ke isri believe ke Nigeria ke mbo ya fon abi. Asokobo ke mbo ya fon ke Nigeria ye mu support this our nation. Ye mu support USB. Mbangbo. Mbonke bom. Ido mfane kuengi now. Mfane kemi kuengi. We are talking about tomorrow. My brothers and sisters. Mayete. Akbarawa. Aboy bado. Ima itangi ko USB. Fo teki ini sibige. Maybe me boyfriend si keni ba ke PDP APC fote ke se kre ko ini campaign aya ni ntumaru wo boyfriend foro se fe kene ka ke tobe wo kanye pa uta dagada kene support USB kene support banga atu itayana atu idong ibom atu oro pakworo atu mo where Bob Diongo nte foto nte do your states Akwa Ibom Ibaraba Cross River Ibaraba Adido another state ki Ibami Takada kene support this USB Keba say ya Odion feel any little nothing is too small like our DPM normally say nothing is too small every Saturday is our fundraising come and show support stop stop hiding Stop hiding so that you are scared of death. One day you still die. You don't know. You will live and you will still die. So don't be scared of death. Eh? Just know that there is time for everything. A time to live and a time to die. Yes, there will be a time that you will die. So don't be scared of it. Just do the right thing at the right time. So that bon you save ama yung isiara yung efo yung edi yongo. I may cross river ye kwa ibom oda kwa ibom ikira idem ibo kempo miedo bo nigi no ido nigi po it's not only for ibo okay Inyenito Kwaibo ito Cross River. That's the southeast abi uko udodo. Nyinisogido keredo now. Yeah, what? Okay, are you going to carry your compound if they say they have fully restored our nation? Are you going to carry your land and your property and go to Nigeria? You are from Akwa Ibom and you want to carry your compound, the house that you have built, are you going to carry it and say you are not from Biafra, you want to be a Nigeria? Is that what? You are Biafra since when you were born. Yes, you were a Biafra and you are still a Biafran now. So wake up from your dreams. There is no Nigeria. Okay, this our land is Biafra. That's why we have Wasobia. Yes. So wake up, support this our nation. Bangbo, you too will follow and enjoy. Support this our nation. Support. Support USB. Basudi on fear. Basudi on fear. Basudi on fear. Udi on fear. Any little safe okay can support this our nation. Ibi Abiguru Tautakalingo Bate for the tithes, and this is the highest tithe. This is the highest tithe. Yes, this is the highest tithe I will get because ayakruro, you will gain from it. Your children will gain from it. Your children will gain from it. Stand up. Eh? Stand up. Kusodara ubo kidaidem. Please, this is the only time that all of us are begging you come out, come and support us, and everything will be okay. Thank you. Okay, so and to all the people that are here, Mr. 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 Drake, Madam Clara, Mr. Uko 247, everyone, a mouthpiece, Mr. Ben Chooks, Sir Williams, John C., Osadi Bale, Adalson Onso, mouthpiece, everyone, Biafra Face Love, everyone that are here, thank you. And I want to thank our Master Nnamdi because he's the only one that makes this to happen. I thank our able PM, Master Simon Ekpa, and I thank our DPM for all our good works, for not backing down. I say, may Chukwu Okike continue to bless all of us, all the lovers of freedom. May God continue to keep and guide us. He say. Let me stop here for now.
Imani, thank you for that. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for all you're doing. Continue to encourage our people. And that is mandatory because the human being, the societies, we continue to have a reminder. We know this is part of what we as Biafrans, this is what we need to do. This is what our government wants us to do, to portray Biafra in the positive light, to make sure that all the United States of Biafra initiative from the government are being said here, and being to let our people know what they are. Because at the moment, when you look at the situation of our country, and the situation of our people in the homeland, and even in the diaspora, you will know that because of continued terrorism, genocide, subjugation, and all manner of ill treatment, and the bad economy for that matter, a lot is going through people's mind, and people are being helpless. Our people need our support because they are helpless. When you look at them at times and say, oh, why can't they do this? Why can't they do that? They have been put in this position and they can't even think outside their stomach because they have been subjected to this cruelty, that the only thing that they have to think of is where the next meal is going to come from, where the next meal is going to come for their children, how their children's school fees is going to be paid, how they are going to, probably the ones with the wife wants to deliver and all of that. It's all of that they are thinking about, and you can appreciate that. So that is why our job, and Imani, what you have done here is just continuation of reminder that there is a better place, there's a better alternative, and this alternative is this United States of Biafra. And that is the reason why they have used the Fulani system of government, which is a feudal system of government. A few handful of people will have money, and then the rest of the people will be so poor. They line up every Friday in Jumat and go and beg for food. And that is the system of government that the Nigeria has operated over the years. They have subjugated our people. They have made us penury. They have killed us. They have continually bullied us. And this is what happens when you have a government that do not serve their people. They don't serve their citizens. The citizens are afraid of them. They don't care. They are not afraid of their citizens because there's always a selection process. They are all juggling around. The drug lord, one of the most dangerous politicians that has emerged from the zoo, Nigeria. This man is so deadly and dangerous. The worst that you can get is this drug lord called Ahmed Tinubu, this Pablo Escobar. This man, he's so ruthless that word Emilio come means it is me. I don't give a toss about what happens to any of you. I don't give a damn whether you die or you live. But what happens is that it is my turn, and I put a blind eye to all your plights, your sufferings, and everything. Whether you like it or not, I am coming back, and I've put everything in place, and that is what is all playing out. Thank you for doing that. Thank you, Mazugo. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
requesting for the mic. The mic is yours. Please go ahead and make your submission.
I am Ugo 247 from Department of Information. Excuse me. From the Information Telecommunication Services, United States of Biafra. Everybody know me now. Now me be go 247. Clary Daves, I thank you so much. One love, Ben Shooks, Drake, Imani, and Coach Shooks, every corner you did yourself. Now one for you. Okay, Ugochukwu, I greet you. Sir Williams, Biafra first love, truly first love, and I think I don't think I will be calling everybody one by one, but one thing is certain: I love you all, and we are all going to fight until the last minute to make it to the promised land. Well, I don't know what we are saying. I don't know what we are seeing. It is just such a surprising thing what is going on now. Every day they attack. We are now their customers. They tell you they are hunters. I don't know why people don't understand that there are truly hunters. But the question is, what are they hunting? I think this is what people should have been asking. If there are hunters, what are they hunting? Because we don't see any wild animal that could attract you from north all the way north to south. Any animal you could not find in the north, you cannot find it in the south because they have the widest forests or bushes. That is just the simple truth. So when they come here telling you they are coming, they come to farm. They come to farm, yes, I agree with them, but it depends. What are they? They come to hunt. They come to hunt really, but what are they hunting for? Are they hunting for cows? Are they hunting for lions? Are they hunting for cats, rat, tiger, or human beings? What are they hunting for? These people, we know them that they are human hunters. Their job is nothing more than to it's nothing more than to carry out the ethnic cleansing and the land grabbing policy. You see, when we talk of what happened in it, they tell you it's a Photoshop, it's a photo managed, it's a Photoshop, it's a photo managed, and you will see the useless intellectuals, political intellectuals, coming out to tell you that it's a makeup. Nothing was died. Nothing, nobody died. And we saw these people that died in the church. They tell us nothing. And we believe it. We took it like that. Nobody, all these Nigerian journalists, none of them bothered to go to the scene to interview the remnant of those people. Was there anything like that happened? Did anybody die?
Mazi Ugo,
Eh?
Mazi Ugo, abeg, no vex, no
Yeah.
vex. The Nigerian system itself, their policy and their ruthlessness of terrorism and subjugation would not allow it. Because remember Okuoma,
Mm.
even the governor was not allowed into that place when they carried out their operation. What happens is
Yes,
that the terrorists and the Nigerian government are one and the same people.
of
They
course.
wear their uniform during the day, at night they become terrorists.
Yeah.
So they did not even allow the governor, the legitimized governor of Delta State, to go into Okwama. They blocked all the areas. Remember when we did our palliative from there, we had to go through the back. Everywhere was sealed up. That is the criminality of the one the world is refusing to recognize. This is the criminality Finland is refusing to recognize. That this country called the zoo, that was amalgamated in 1914,
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
nothing but a terrorist country that kills its own people, that suppress media, that the country is not free to do anything. I want the world to know that. Thank you, my brother.
Honestly, on Aguaqua, it bleeds my heart. They attack Enugu, Hamufu. It's just that they are attacking everywhere. And why I am crying more is because our people feel it will end up in Enugu. If you remember last 2 years, I was crying that the people of Edo are not speaking up. Something is going on because I was getting the information that these people are in their forest attacking and they forcefully defiling their women and they unliving them. Nobody want to believe me to the point of the secret ID pickup. Nobody listen. Today, the whole thing don't resurface. Everybody don't see am. It's no longer a secret. Even today, as we speak, these people called the headers, Fulani headers, are still carrying their cows in a dope people's farm, destroying it. nothing will happen. Do you know why? And then nothing will happen because their governor and their politicians have asked them, come and eat. Eat everything, eat human being, eat cattle, eat house, eat, burn everything, take over. But let me have my seat as a governor. If he could go to North to bow down and gather the community and apologize to them for just 14 people, what about thousands of people? What about hundreds of communities they have destroyed in Edo alone? Nobody is talking about that. Go to news. I thank God there's this guy from Channels News, I think, that is asking, and he is speaking up from because he is from Edo. I've forgotten his name. He speaks up because he is from Edo. It has touched him. This is what we are saying. When you think it has not come to your door, it has not touched you, you are there. So I think his name is let me find out his name. This guy I don't know why I forgot his name. He's from Edo, is Channels TV, right? Or okay, let me see. In Nairobi, 2 banks were attacked. Fulani killed too many people. I can't find his name, but I will find his name. I will find his name. So he is now speaking up in anger. He is the one that stirred up the thing to ask them what really transpired. Why were the people, why was that jungle justice? Why? What happened? And then people came up to explain that the Fulanese attacked the security people. First, they were trying to control them, and then they started shooting them dagger. They started macheting them or shooting them knife before they say, we must see who you be, where you they go. They believe they own the land. Nothing they happen that they will do and they go away. Nothing will happen because they have been assured. They have been assured. That is why the people that call themselves the intellectuals of Edo State, we go to North to beg them. That is why the what is his name? Criminal of what you call him? But we go to North and beg them. And they are still on life in killing your people on daily basis. The only thing I will say before I go is this. If we do not defend ourselves, don't expect anybody to come. Even Russia, even America, even the whole world, nobody is coming to defend you. The only person that will defend us is me and you. We must support this government with everything. That is why you see those people distracting us from concentrating, and we must concentrate. Thank you all. Airborne.
Thank you, Ma.
Distracting us from concentrating, and we must concentrate. Thank you all. Airborne.
Thank you, Mazugo. Thank you for that. And remember, when you want to look at it, when somebody visually gave us a picture of what it is like, they put the map of Nigeria and they put where Kano is right on top there, and they narrow it down to the end where Port Harcourt is. You came all the way from that top to come and do hunting, like we all establish on this platform here, that we know they are the hunters of human beings. We have never seen their hunting market. For example, if you are hunting and you are getting some product from your hunting, there will be a market where they are selling where you'll be selling your hunting products. We don't know of any of that, where they are probably killing some squirrels or some farm animals from the bushes or something. We haven't seen any market like that. And they will come. The only market that we have seen It's a market of paying ransom. It's a market of displaying family loved ones to social media, shooting them on the leg to show to the family that you haven't brought your ransom money quickly. We will kill this person. We only shot him on the leg. We only saw another the picture of the Afenifere youth leader where he was shot in his bottom to give them shock and awe. Get his money quickly so that we will not do further damage to this person. The ransom of the primate, former primate of the Methodist Church, where his congregation had to go and contribute 100 million to rescue him. That is what we are seeing. The farmlands of individuals that we cannot even be mentioning them. It's only the little bit we see on social media where they have made people, they have, killed people anyhow. The Yoruba man that they cut off the arm, and they gave when they severed the fingers from where the whole hand is, they then picked it up and gave it to him to teach him a lesson. These are the cruelties that are surfacing. We are not seeing a market where this hunting is being going on. The lies from these people. You see the map all the way from north to Port Harcourt, and on the way they said they went to one area that they disobeyed, that they did not allow. When they asked them to stop, they didn't stop. But when they got to Biafra land, the people of Uromi, the Godomi Godo told them that today, you have gone, today it's enough is enough. And what did they do? They rebel. And that rebel, it's a good rebel. Because when people hear you have a rebellious child, you shouldn't rebel, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't this. But at times, it has been proven that at times when you rebel, it is good. Because the people cannot feed anymore. They cannot go to their farms. They cannot go to their markets. The whole place has been taken over. They say when you go there on Friday, you will cry. You will say, is this Uromi? Is this Sangodomi Godo? The whole place is infested with every one of them. They will block the roads. They will do whatever they want to do. You cannot say jack. Continue terrorizing the people. You will not be able to say a word. And on this particular fateful day, the rebellion was put into gear 4, and they said, no more. We won't take this anymore. And what do they call them? They say they took the laws into their hand. They call it jungle justice. We've got countless of pictures of people where the Fulani terrorists are called, I don't call them headsmen. The Fulani terrorists have butchered people. We will see skull being machete, bodies cut up and down the place. All sorts of things we see. The other time they showed in the same Edo State, where they went at 2 a.m., they killed people. Some bodies were outside, some bodies inside, in the pool of their blood. They were screaming, "Government, come and help us!" So they did not see anybody. And when these people get up and say we want to fight back, which in the eyes of the law, international law, in the UN law, charter, in every law, self-defense is not a crime. But because that self-defense was done in a matter which does not conform to the norm of keeping quiet, the norm of saying, oh, there's another terrorist attack, 20-something people were killed, and the perpetrators of this will be brought to justice. That is all we get. And now they label them, and the stooges that has been delegitimized will run down for their political career to go and be begging. All they know how to do is to beg. Beg, 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 beg. Like somebody said today, we did not see them going to the communities to see how the people are faring, the families that have lost their lives from the hands of these terrorists, Fulani people. We don't see them go there. Nobody sees them. They have never seen. Instead, they come and lie like Oluwole Mba, certificate forger, wife beater, wife. How did they say? How did he practice? The one that is stealing people's wife. He will lie that, oh, nothing happened. You hear them lie because of the election, because they want to be re-elected. These are stooges, these are criminals, these are people who never love their people. These are people who are selfish, self-centered, the slaves that we all talk about. These are the first grade of slaves that will never be any purpose to their people, that they have always been somebody who has been an evil people to the people that they say they govern, and these people will never come to your aid. And that is why when you take the laws into your hands, we have passed a law that you need to defend yourself. You have the right to defend yourself as a Biafran in any manner that you have, because if you do not defend yourself, they will kill you. Because like Danjuma said, they collude with the terrorists and they will kill every one of you one by one. Is that not happening? Did our leader not say they were coming? They are coming. And if you want to know how your life will look like, think of the Hausa peasants that always say Hausa Fulani, Hausa Fulani. There is no more any Hausas in the north that is a governor or in the legislation as they have the majority. Their obas, or I don't know what they have in there, but they call their emirs, is been taken over. In the Yoruba land, they are struggling, they are fighting for Sharia law. The secular law is being dished. Now they are having Sharia law courts running around the Yoruba area. The same thing is happening everywhere. And the Uromi people said, no more. We won't allow this to continue. We do not want Sharia law in Uromi. We do not want Sharia law in Esai Godomigodo. We do not want Sharia law in the United States of Biafra. There are three types of law in the zoo: the secular, the Sharia, and the corrupt law, corruption law. I always say there are three laws. When the corruption law is in place, you will never hear anybody say the right thing. They will come together they will form a clique like cabals, and they will gather themselves together. That is their corruption law. Their corruption law is mainly played at the highest level, the presidency, the legislators, and everywhere in government. That is where you have their corruption law, where sexual harassment has become something that never happened. In normal society, the person will be suspended from their position until pending investigation. Here, he's been patted behind back. He's been patted at the back. Where the zoo, the corruption law is where the person saying the truth will be the one they will lock up, and the corrupt person will be the one that is standing. So that is the three types of law that is currently operating in the zoo. And believe me, every time we send all this information to Finland and the rest of the world, they know the truth. They know that all this is playing out. Sana Ambassador Sana Celine of Finland, I hope you are following the press in Nigeria at the zoo. It is no more Simon Ekpa that is causing what did he call it? She used a particular word. I read it somewhere. where you have Simon Ekpa. It's not Simon Ekpa that is causing this what is going on, because you've held him for 4 months now. You can see what is going on in Biafra land. You can see what is going on in the zoo, and you all know the truth. And because you have spent 2.5 billion euro to fund fund the Ukraine Russia war, we Biafrans need to just keep quiet, and then the killing fields will continue. We say no to that. Welcome, Biafra First Love. Please, the mic is yours. Happy Ume, you're welcome. Rose, you're welcome. Gochuku, everybody, you're all welcome. Please come up and take the mic. We've had a good debate today on the case of Ehamufu. I am so pleased. The speakers that have come, the actual people who are from Ehamufu were earlier on this platform, and they have actually educated us, and they got a lot of support and what is going on. So thank you so much for coming up. Biafra First Love, the mic is yours. Thank you.
Oh, they will know. Greetings to everyone in the house. Mazi Drake the Great, Lady Claire, Ben Chooks, Happy, Ugo, everybody. They will know. I hold the protocols, but this debate was too high for me. I had to listen and listen and listen and waited before everybody could talk. Biafrans, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Biafra, we hail thee. Biafrans, please just imagine in your head, visualize if November 29th, 2024 didn't happen. I know a lot of us have not really understand the real deep meaning of what that stands for. But if people who believe in Simon Ekpa, who believe in his project in this United States of Biafra, and who have some kind of knowledge about how freedom is gotten, they will understand that whatever happened in Emohufu was just a ticket bomb. Timing. Lady Keller, you said something about Edo people, to the lady, the ambassador, she's listening, she's watching. You can see that the people who are against Simon Ekpa's agendas, are the one being propagated right now. And you can also hear that they are accusing Simon Ekpa's people. So what does that tell you? Something happened in Ehamufu, which is Igbo land, yeah? I'm talking about Edo now. These are people who do not believe in our ideas. These are the people who want to hold on to one Nigeria. These are the people who already say so many times, oh, we're not Igbos.
Biafra First Love.
Yes, ma'am.
Ile Binu, which is the Edo people, which is the people who are surrounded, those people who are surrounded with the Oba. They are the ones that do not believe. The Esan people are completely Biafran. They are more Biafrans than any one of us.
The Uromi?
But just like what is going on in the zoo.
You mean the Uromi?
The Uromi. My sister,
yes.
my blood sister lives in Uromi. I know what I'm talking about. My own blood sister lives in Uromi. So
my sister,
it is not those people.
I don't doubt
No,
you.
I'm just saying that they are people who are from the other side. Those are the ones that the illegitimate ones that are saying they are not Biafrans. So they just like how we have Robo-Isoko, the state of Robo-Isoko, and all the other states where we have our people, a lot of them saying, oh, some of them saying they are not Biafrans, but deep down they know they are Biafrans. but they say things like that, So, but in terms of the beneath the Edo people, when you look at the Edo states, those from those Oba, you hear there our Oba. Forget about those ones. Those ones are not Biafrans. Thank you,
My
my sister.
lady, I know we have already conquered that scenario right there. But what I'm trying to say is, but you can understand that these people already, you know, castigated Simon's Biafra. They didn't, they didn't really come out. You understand? But now, because most of them deny their Igbo-ness. They want to be South, they want to be Middle Belt, they want to be Edo, anything but Biafra. And what is Simon preaching about? Biafra. And then he's in this investigation going on. I'm only trying to second what you're saying though. He's in this investigation going on, and some people are protecting themselves, doing exactly the same thing they're supposed to do, trying to take away all these atrocities in their land, and they don't even really follow Simon like that. You understand? And then when the government, illegitimate government, is going to assess it, they call it evil. So now I want the Finland ambassador to be able to differentiate that. Because at the end of the day, when you look at Igbo, it's Biafra. And the people that murdered whatever did those things to those people do not claim to be Biafrans, at least not yet. They may be working against us too, but they're in their country trying to protect themselves because they have the rights. But they need to know, for these governments to do something more than what they're doing already. Mommy, look at what happened after the incident in Edo or Ahamu or whatever. Or the Fulani got upset. They're the one blocking the road. They're the one stopping people from moving. Because they want to do salad, they want to do this, they want to kill, they want to, whatever it is they feel like doing. In our own land, they will stop us. And all you hear, some of the Biafrans that you take videos, all they saying, oh, is this Fulani people? Oh, only God knows. And what is all this nonsense now? Oh, now God go save us. So, and that's it. But when it comes to sit at home, you will see all these intellectuals making so much stupid sense. We need to rise up for the government. In fact, if I was in defense department, all the roads will have been blocked by now. Because now they're blocking it for us. What does that mean? Should we have blocked it and take control? I mean, I'm so upset with this thing, and I'm not judging anybody. I'm just speaking my own mind, my own perspective. And if anybody is on this space that can please find me or send me any video or visuals that shows where 16 Fulanese were burnt to ashes, I need to see it. That's number one. I need to even see where their trucks was burnt to ashes down. I need to see that. Because we have to be very careful. This could be some kind of Gandhist and Neganda. You see? Because when Deborah was burned, we saw it. Even nothing was done.
Biafra First Love is there in the social media. It's there.
I have searched
It's
everywhere.
everywhere. I'll send you.
I have
It's every.
searched everywhere. I have not seen where 16 men was burned to ashes.
We don't know whether they are 16. We
I
don't know. I
haven't.
don't.
The only one I saw, the only one I saw was a fire burning and smoke and I see no ashes.
So basically, there's we don't know whether they are 16 in number, but we know that there is things out there in the social media where um, you know there is something out there in the social media. I don't know.
Mommy,
So,
if
but
you have
don't
it, please send it to me because I have searched everywhere.
well
Thank you.
they
Yes.
they are
What I
things there, but
saw does not analyze what the propaganda going on is, and then you come and tell me that there's a jungle. Somebody come with the narrative of jungle justice. This is not even a bush, and they're hunters. So the only reason they can come up with some that this kind of narrative is because we have a United States of Biafra. So now, but
whether
if
they
they
co-
if they
whether
make
they
it an
co-
Igbo thing, then it
whether
touches
they come up,
Biafra.
my sister, whether they come up with anything they want to come up with, the hypocrisy of whatever they are coming up with does not hold. We don't. Nobody is going. Even all amongst the zoo citizens, they are their debates. They are divided on it, but all of them has come to a conclusion that it is truly that this would have not festered to this level because the government has refused to take responsibility of what they need to do for their people. You will never see the police, you will never see the army, you will never see anybody when these people call for rescue openly. They're encouraging kidnapping, and the people are paying
Mommy,
ransom, and they see these people on TikTok. They video themselves on the money that they are collecting, and they say they have some sort of security. They have name or whatever. They have the record of everybody's phone number or something. But the government has never come to anybody's aid. See in Hamufu now.
mommy,
I
mommy.
don't know whether the government has gone there to check and see what is going on and how they can prevent something like this happening again. Or
You
they
mean
come
our
out, they
government?
deny. No. I mean the zoo government. The zoo government has never done anything. I haven't seen them do anything, and I don't know. They have not come up now to say that this thing is happening and
I
how
don't
they
even
can
know why. I
prevent
don't
it.
even know. I don't even know why you say they haven't done anything. This is a zoo government. And when you say they're not working for the people, these people are working for their people. Immediately that thing happened, the government came out and took how many citizens of Edo did they pick up? They picked them up, went to Abuja. What did we do? We're talking about it. They are working for somebody. And that government is not for us. We should realize that. And this is why we have USB. It's so annoying. This is why we have USB. That government is working efficiently for the people it's supposed to work for. And when they kill us, they let them show it on the media. But when we insult them, they carry their army and they pick us up. What is it? Can we put it? Can we piece it? Is it time to piece this government? And then some people are saying, "Oh, let them break up Nigeria." Which Nigeria? Nigeria belongs to people. There's nothing to break up. USB has exited. Let them continue. What's there to break? If we have a Biafra land and we got it, USB. If you don't like it, you can move out. If you are Rewa, Okoiki, what's their name? Oh, I always forget.
Oduduwa.
Oduduwa. You see, they've been forgotten. So if they want to continue their thing, this is on them. You see how they went to England and asked the English people, "Oh, we want to do it." It's not up to us because you don't understand what you have going on. They create Nigeria is going, and they figure out, oh, this side of the region that are so stubborn, and we can't defeat them. We're going to amalgamate them with these people now that we have defeated them. We're not Nigerian. The only reason we were Nigerians is because we didn't have privilege to get a passport. They took all our privileges. We're not Nigerian. Let them break up, build up, whatever. What the Nigerian government is working for Nigerians. When you keep saying that they're not working for, it's obvious we are not understanding it. They're working efficiently. As soon as that happened, the people say justice, boom, boom, boom. They came, wear their uniform with AK, bomb artillery. They picked up whoever they feel like is a perpetrator. They took them and took them to abuse. And what did we do? Our governor left and walked straight to their town to apologize for his mistakes, for allowing these fools to kill one of theirs. I mean, we have to rise up. That's the only thing. Even Nigerian government, they're waiting for people to rise up against them. They're waiting. The only one that has risen is Biafra. And look at how many fights, struggles. Some people are gathering themselves together now. They said they want to go and do a fake protest in Finland. I know they want to gather themselves and act as if they're going to do something. They are fooling themselves, but this is what we're going through. Until we all rise up together, the day everybody rise up, that's the day we win this thing. I was laughing at this gentleman that came this morning. Okay, he's from Hamafo, and I'm sorry that I was laughing. But the only reason I was laughing is because he kept denying. He was in denial. Oh, we're not Fulani. There's no Fulani in Hamafo. There's no in Imo State. In my village, Fulani has taken over. What are you talking about? Especially Ehamufu, which is next boundary to Benue. You'll come here and telling us, no, 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 I know what I'm talking about. You left home 6 years ago, but you claim you know everything. And then I see you on the other page with them talking nonsense. I guess now it's not working for you. You come here to lament. That's why I was laughing at him. Not because I wasn't feeling his pain. You know, he gonna deny there's no Fulani in Hemafo. And Mazi Simon was trying to explain to him, do you know that was the boundary between like, us and them? There was a lot of market thing going on there, trade, interactions. Are you telling me there's no Fulani info? That's where they came in through. How can you not tell me there's none there? To gain sympathy? We have to agree, they're there. Look at what happened in Edo. See how many of them. Their population is almost more than Edo. Are you going to tell me they're not here, they're not there, they're not? There are millions of them. And if we don't rise up, they're men like you, like all they're women, they're men. See, they're women rise up, they don't even understand what's going on, but they see them protesting for nonsense. Like they were not there when everybody was killing our own. Their government is working for them. Our people need to understand this. Their government is working for them. And keep saying, oh, the government didn't come. Is this a two country? Is this some people are better than somebody? No, they're not your government. They have shown it so many ways. Whenever you go to them to get something, you will pay high. If you're an Igbo man, you will pay 1,000,000 times. So, what is there? We're not one of them. We have to find a way to get away. This is it. This is it. We don't even really need to talk about what's going on there. It's not our business. Edo, they want to stand, they have to build up. You cannot just be there. Your governor is allowing them to come and take another 12 citizens, 12 youths that can stand up and fight for Biafra. You let them take them. How? How did they know them? How did they pick them up? Well, they say, oh, I'm here. I'm the one who did it. We have to be careful of this propaganda that's going on. It might be a way they want to infiltrate us. Because everything is happening, everything, there's no clearance, no clarifications, but the next thing is Igbo. I suspect it. I suspect what happened. I suspect what really happened. So, our people, the only solution, like my sister was saying, Imani, you spoke very well. I love it. You only have ourselves. You know, nobody's gonna say, "Oh, you're a Calabar man." So you are an Edo man. Look, oh, we're not Biafran. We're from Kogi. Okay, wait for them. They're coming. We're not even Igbo. Not alone Biafra. They're coming. Don't worry. You're a Nigerian. They will cook you. You will not be Fulani. You're in Nigeria. Which Nigeria? Look at what they did to Hausa. They have eaten all of them. They have eaten them up. And these are supposed to be northerners compared to what they're going to do to you. You know, you take them, if to say Biafra have not risen up and create their own military and make sure nobody come in, these people will not feel what they're feeling today. They will not even stand up because they realize that, oh, don't go there, go this way. By the time you finish killing all these Igbo over there, then you can go this way and start with the Edo. But when they came to the Igbo, they realized that there's no go area here. Oh. But our mission must be accomplished, so they go straight to Edo, shortcut. And they will feel it. And harmful youth must stand up. They must. They must stand up to defend themselves because I have seen Simon Ekpa upset many times when they send men over there. It's sabotage. And you tell me there's no Fulani. So who are the saboteurs? And then he's trying to make a case, argue, oh, there are sabotage everywhere. Agree. But and there's Fulani everywhere. So don't tell me there's no Fulani in Hamofo. That's a fake denial. That's not real. And we can work with you on that narrative. But I'm glad they were able to sort it out, you know. There was nothing for us to sort out. The government is going to do what they're going to do anyway. The defense knows what's going on, you know. But the bottom line is we're not going to be in denial. Some people are saying, oh, it's not Fulani. It's not Fulani's fault. We're not saying it's not Fulani. People did something in Edo, they say Igbo. In the reality, Miss Claire, these people are Igbos. And that is why these people who know them can actually call them by their names. Forget that Oyedo thing. That's what they say. Forget they do. You think we don't know? So we have to get up, you know. And then it's a Gandhist and a Ganda. They will know. Thank you.
Thank you, Biafra First Love. Whether na Igbo thing or whether na not be Igbo thing or United States of Biafra was restored on the 29th of November. Whether they like them or not, they just have to accept it. And they can see the alternative is better. The alternative is the United States of Biafra. They can see now because there's no Simon Ekpa here. There's no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And what is everywhere? Christopher Musa said, why are they calling Nigeria Jaga Jaga? Nigeria na Jaga Jaga. Nigeria na Jugu Jugu. Nigeria na Emiloko. Nothing they shell. Nigeria not be good place. Nigeria don't finish. Giant of rubbish. That is what they are. Then abuse your country. You have to be proud. What can you be proud of? How will you be proud of all of this? Nobody can be proud of a place, an area that was put together, that the people have been terrorized since the time they put them together. Happy Ume, you're welcome, and the mic is yours. Thank you.
Thank you, my sisters. I've not been on. I just have a few seconds, but anytime I have to come and join. There are two things. I don't know what has been discussed. Yeah, please pardon me if I'm drawing you back. When I saw all the things that are happening, the only thing I thought that would have been better that people would be doing is not to come here and be debating if it's this or if it's that, or trying any other thing, but to flood social media with all the atrocity of the Fulani from all over the zoo. That's what I thought people would be doing. All that one during the in the church, they kill everybody. Are we still debating if it's Fulani terrorizing the whole Nigeria or what? What are we debating, please?
My
That's why I say, please, pardon.
my sister, happy with me. People are flooding it, but you know what? Because the zoo has a lot of money to fight their corruption, their deception to the world, and their criminality to the world. If you put certain pictures, they'll say, oh, you have broken community standard. If you do this, you've broken this. So there's, people are very mindful of what they put out there. So people are flooding.
Okay, but
Everybody knows the truth. That is where we are now. Political correctness is not
I
getting
just
them
want to
anywhere.
make sure that everybody know the truth, because that's all I want to talk about. The terrorists of the zoo. It's not like we are Biafrans. We are the United States of Biafra. We are going to defend ourselves, and they are not going to push us to act when we are not ready. We are going to act. They can do all their shenanigans, try to point finger. We are not interested. You hear me? That's why I'm not even interested what this is Vibo, this is Calabar, this. That's just waste of air. If by now you don't know who your problem is, I've told you people, your governors, and that's why we're not even going to come here to say, the governor of this didn't do this, the governor of that didn't do this. When didn't you read your history that they use your people to sell you as a slave? They take all these big people, give them titles, bring their Western this thing, give you lordship, do all this nonsense, give them some money. Who were selling slaves? Is it the poor people in the community? So up till now, 60-something years old man, since you were born, you don't know who your enemy is. So when the governors and these shenanigans, Fulani stooges that they call senators, governors, elders, whatever, come and do the things that make them Fulani stooges, we should come here just to point it to those people who don't know who their enemy is. Oh, the governor of Ebonyi didn't say anything. Bikonu, what were you expecting the governor of Ebonyi to say? What are you expecting the zoo governor of Enugu to say? I want to know. After all these years, so we shouldn't come here and be lament. We already know them. That's why we redeclared. And they are our enemy. They are the one they are using. Look at how MNK have said it. Are they men? So when you look at those people, you will tell me that they are men. Come on now, people. That's not what we should come here and be feeding into this thing. We tell the story. If these people don't know who their problem is, that's okay. Let them still stay. And when you want a dictator for 2 years, you know what they say? Anytime you wake up, it's your money. And it's just all of us cannot wake up at the same time. And that's a given, even in your family. When you say we wake up at 5 to do this, we like 5 o'clock, bagam, everybody will wake up. No. So those people that are still sleeping, they haven't woken up, wherever they are, we meet them there until they are ready to meet us where we are. But we ain't going back. So when we talk about, MNK have said it before, even the Fulani came on air and told you that they will go and pay the chiefs, the Ezes, the whatever, the elders, money to do what they are doing. How many Eze, governor, whatever, how old are we now? I'm sure the youngest person in this our team will be at least in their 20s or even 18. Nobody is a baby here. We are all adults. You can see. If you can't see, you can hear. If you can't hear, you can feel. You're not dead. You're human. You don't need me to tell you nothing if you don't want to know it. You see, that is that mentality. People will come here and be telling you, let's educate them. What am I educating you? If where you're living is good for you, all the suffering you're stay there, people. Who cares? Stay there. We are not begging you, but you're not going to draw me down to your level. Stay there. You haven't seen it yet. There's some people who talk, it's propaganda. There's nothing going on until Nigeria happened to them. That is our prayer. Nigeria will happen to all of you. All we are asking is that break it up to save life. If you don't want your life to be saved, continue. For chances, so because all of them are looking for their chances to go and loot. But the stupid thing about it, you're looting yourself. All this money you're looting to send your children to the best school is still your money. You don't need to loot it. You need to use it to develop the whole land, to make your country better than that place you're going, if you're not stupid. It's only a stupid people that have seen a set of human, stupid, sorry for a human being. Umo Koko, our leader used to call them. Who go and steal his, see the money they are going to use to build school, build hospital. The man will carry it and go and put it in Switzerland, go and put it in UK. They send his children to this thing, and then their children will come back to that shithole. Is it not stupid? Let them continue. Ashebi, you can't see, you can't hear, no problem. It will dawn on you. You're 40, you're 50, you're 60. How many more years do you have? Carry your children, go put them in the moon, send them to the big school. When that country where they are, one day or the other, they will still tell them who they are. Is it not stupidity? We are not here to tell you what to believe. Oh. That's why when they come to ask all these their stupid questions, me, I'm not one of those people that is ready to answer. Go to your village, go and observe it, and come and tell us what you see. Tell us where you are in life right now, and tell me if that is the best you can do. That's all. We're not begging you. We are not. You see that the thing we are supposed to be telling Finland, Europe, is that gas that they are using because of it to take our PM, their hand will not touch it. We will burn it to the ground. Everybody will not get access to it. Are we begging you, let's stop? Hold him, eat him. How many years will you run as a distinct? And you think the thing you fought for to get, you're afraid of Russia. Russia will come and deal with all of you. You're afraid of, continue to support Ukraine. Ukraine people should be stupid, allowing them to rule their own country as they have been ruling Africa. You see some people talking, why are you allowing this? You think you're the only one that have monopoly to come and be looting Africa. Everybody come and loot because you have stupid people that allow you to loot. You don't know what you want to do for yourself. We've decided we're United States of Biafra. However you see it. But we have redeclared it. We don't need you for that. We have done it. And that gas you're taking from our land, our hand will soon get to it. Did France know that Burkina will have 100% control of their resources? And all the other francophone, don't worry, it's little by little. How many people will you people kill? Savages. All of you Europeans, your great-grandfathers were savages. All the waste you claimed is on the blood of the African. And we say enough is enough, whether you like it or not. Did you ever believe? Even Burkina has it worse. Look at our own oil now. The drug lord has gone to go and build his own refinery. That's why Dangote was saying, they told me not to invest in Africa. I should have gone and invest elsewhere. Now the drug lord is showing them how to do it. Even though now these people are living now because he too wants a share of it. And that's why they will fight you tooth and nail to remain one. You want to remain one? Stay there now. Father, go Go, continue. Why are we here telling you who is not who? Go and experience it and then come and tell us. Go and do whatever you want to do. Our PM, our MNK. Look at Ojuku. Did. Is it not them that sabotage? Did anything happen to the person that sabotaged? MNK came out too now. And the people who did it still have the audacity to be talking because nothing has been done to them. Why won't this useless Ogenkere have the guts to take the money that his brothers and sisters in the snow, in the rain, suffered to do, and he think he can just hold our account and nothing is done for it, and we are talking about it like this? We are not ready. When we are ready, we won't know. And we are here debating it. You don't even understand something that should not even be debatable, something that is so appalling, because we have a lot of illiterates, and they don't even know they are illiterate. Government in Ezra, they are not the one that created it. When they were doing that, so they didn't even believe in it. They don't even know what it is. And now they want to go back to an Ezra after declaring your nation. And we're here talking about it. Did they know what it means? Did they know the step? And that's why in this government, we are not going to deal with anybody, even if it's a cleaner, you're going to be in our office. You must have the qualification to be with that cleaner. We are done with charlatans. That's where a useless person that don't know anything about accounts will be the finance minister. Somebody who don't know anything, one thing about communication. That's why they are now our problem. Dealing with people with no brain, idiots, okokos. You will just take our money, think it's yours, and nobody will ask you. So the DOS did all the money they've contributed there, nothing, and they'll be putting camera and still be talking nonsense. They'll bring that their useless one Nigerian mentality into what we are doing. Go and be bribing people. Still talking on social media. Even from what they say, they be exhibiting their stupidity. Even from the video of PM that they are showing, they don't even see that they're exhibiting their own stupidity. How do you deal with people like that? You put them in the trash. That's why I've been putting myself away not to talk about them, because I've been thinking about it. Does it mean that these people don't understand what is government in? Because it's so perplexing. You went there, so when you were in the cabinet, what were you doing there? Were you not listening? That's why you see all fingers are not equal. Everybody should know their own on their own level and stay there. And stop this nonsense Nigerian mentality. Look at a whole early primary school, Buhari ruled a country. Look at where he ruled it. He's ruled because he was not elected. And look at this one, drug lord. What kind of smartness do you think he's going to bring to Nigeria, to their Nigeria? And we are talking about it. When they show us who they are, all we need to do here is to say, hey, sure, you see that. Why are you complaining? That's what they are. It's not a brownie time. When people are we know them for who they are. The governors. How can they be anything else but outcasts? How can they be anything else? Is it me they are going to come and care for than the people who put them there so that they can have their own share? After all the atrocity Obasanjo committed, he still has the audacity with him with IBB, all the people they killed. That's why sometimes I ask, where is this God of this our land safe? All the people they killed, Asaba massacre, nothing. He still has the God to be talking on air, trying to give advice to who? And that's why evil will continue. Please,
my sister, we can hear you, my dear. You are making a very good point. Even you are talking about that. IBB came out to tell them say he was the cause of everything that has happened to Igbo people, that it was not Igbo coup. What were they doing? They were contributing money for him. This is a
Sister, they
man
will
that they are
contribute
supposed to
money
lock
from
up.
them. Let me answer that one. Ato Ezeabi, Ato, whatever his name is, will contribute money to him because they gave him,
Yes,
they
now.
made him who he is. You see the uselessness of all these people. After now, they will say, we don't respect it. As if stupid people don't get old. Was it not because they gave him oil that belonged to him? Oh, is it not stupidity? And that's why they will be looting their money. They think they are looting, helping people who are looting their money, and they will be happy that they gave them some of it. And their fatherland is destroyed. And every time they will go to see his house, he will make it look like a castle. And when you drive 2 kilometers away from there, it's a jungle. They don't have shame. They can't reason. And you say you're one man, just like they do in their Muslim world. You get one man that has money, everybody will not be. Christmas time, he will call people to come and sing, come and dance. Is that who we are?
The shame not even plenty at all. Not be Russian president. That Russian president tell them say, "Ona go bring all the money abroad. Ona not go develop on our country. Now on a dead body, ona they go bury for on our land. So African is a burial ground.
And
That
after
is
they
what
bring
it
that
is.
people to burial, they will not go and call the villagers that they made their life miserable. Will not come and be dancing for them. You didn't see when a senator is coming. Look at the useless thing. They want to go and open road. They will go and still call all these our women to come and so Ludokai gets so. You see the stupidity of the. That's why I see when the MNK said, if it's not that God has called me for this, these people are useless. And then when they say in the Bible that Jesus Christ died for, I was wondering, how can he die for somebody that later come and sold him out? This is what we are going through. So anybody that comes here to come and ask one useless question, go and do what you want to do. Shebi, the place is green for you. Continue with your suffering. I think until they get the hang of it, nobody will tell them to go and be promoting USD. They don't even understand what government in Israel was for and why we're doing USD. Somebody will not come out and have the audacity, the temerity to say fall back. Only in the corner, Gwadu. And we're talking about it as a discussion. He took the accounts. We can come out and be saying it. And nothing is done to them. No, something has to be done to them. And somebody will say, oh, Romeo is Fulani, oh, he's not Fulani. Flood anything you can flood. Be naming all the places Fulani has been terrorizing. That's what you should do. Oh, now they want to burn this and burn that. They burn one, you go and burn two. Stop being a coward. Your governors are working for them. What do you need? So you say, Apume said it. Are you blind? Are you daft? Can't you see? Can't you hear? All the kidnapping, all the things in the farm. Do you want to tell me that in that whole Edo, in the whole of Delta, people have not come to cry about the atrocity of Fulani ever? You've not heard it. You've not seen it. What arrant nonsense? We don't want to hear what you have to say. That's what if they put that thing, you show them what they've done. Who the hell are they? Oh, they're telling you when we tell you that they own your zoo, that you should separate from them, you say no, they don't own this. What are you waiting for before you know? Come and tell us why you think it's not time yet for you to fight for your father's land. Come and tell us. That's what we want to know. We are not here to tell you anything since you refuse to learn. Nobody is teaching anybody anything. We have passed law. Self-defense. If you like, self-defend yourself. If you like, don't self-defend yourself. Let them come and kill all of you. What? Ahamufu, there are women there. Just the other day I came. You mean to tell me all those women, they don't have any children anywhere abroad? They don't hear about this United States of Biafra. What are they doing? Every time, because the zoo has made you people so dependent The education you got is not education. You can't think for yourself. How many times will you hear, even if you don't have money for data, don't you eat? Are you not seeing the cost of living that is high? Even if you don't have motor, don't you enter transport? Are you living in the hole? Come on. We don't have time for all this nonsense to come and be debating who did this. We don't want to know. Let it come and tell us why you still want to be there and stay there. Don't come and disturb us. You mean to tell me that there will be somebody on this space now that will not know all the atrocity of the Fulani? They're waiting for me to come and tell it to them. Is it Yoruba? Any tribe? Is there, you mean to tell me there will be anybody in that zoo, any tribe, Ijo, Isoko, whatever, Southern Kaduna, everywhere in this world, in that old zoo, you don't know the atrocity of the Fulani? You're coming to use technical word, hunter, herdsman. What the hell?
Sister,
You've not
sister,
gone to
sister
Benue.
Sister Ume, let me chip in something, please, before you go ahead, please. You know, when we tell them that these people came for extermination, and it sounds like a play game to people's ear. They came for, this is extermination of a race, and they want to establish. They want everywhere to accommodate everywhere, but still, some people, their ears too deaf. Whether you carry your own gun or whether you do anything, or they came for extermination. So the better for you is to have your own defense. Simple. Thank you.
They like, let them don't have self-defense. If they like, let them have. That is their business. As the United States of Biafra, we are not begging you. We are not telling you anything. Go live in your community, drive your car, be living in your fantasy. Nigeria will still happen to you. Don't just come and tell us to come and talk about it. When it happened to you, then you go and carry your own stone or machete. Didn't you see the picture of people they are caught with? Oh, you think because you have all your people protecting you, or you didn't pass that road that day, you were safe? Ain't going to happen to you? No, now wait, now turn by turn. Not be turn by turn Nigeria Limited. The drug lord, the Miloko, it's his turn. Why are you people making noise? Why are we even talking about him? When did he do a manifestation to tell you that he's going to do anything? He's protecting his people. Why won't he go and put? When it happened in Ondo, what did he do? When it happened in Oyo, did he do anything? So let's be truthful to ourselves, Deacon. What kind of nonsense is this? Is it not even one of the governors in the Yoruba area that even had the guts to say, you saw them, they are plenty? Did he not come and say it? Everybody will chop turn by turn. When you eat your own, you sit down. If you like, don't do anything about it. It's only my father's land. Turkey is there. Has it not been Islamized? Was it not? Many African countries. Egypt, was it not? Has it not been Islamized? Wait, now it's just your talk. Look at South Africa. Is the white people have they not? If it's not, it's either the Arabs or the Caucasian. The Arabs or the Caucasian. Arabs or Caucasian, they will take over. Sit down there and they will give you small money and you think you've gotten it. Okay, maybe you will die one day. What of your children? Continue. Yeah, now continue. We should not be here telling Ben Chooks, you're saying, and when we told them. Now we are not telling and tolding or doing anything. No more. Let them come here and lament. We chase them out. Who are you lamenting to or for? We are not interested. We are United States of Biafra. Either you're with us, you go there and be suffering and go and wait for your turn. Shebi election will come. Go and vote now. I have people now, they are waiting to be senators. And their children are all abroad. No problem. Go and do senator now. Go and be governor. Continue. Please. And why I even came is that I watched Kelena TV the other day. Because me, I've not been on the news. So, and I had some issue. I was even off. Not by choice. And I had Mary Chikaike, a.k.a. Adadi Oranjo, was saying, because no, I had it in Kelena program, that we are USB terrorists. Umunne, or Ezioku, or it was because maybe the time I watched it, I wasn't hearing well. I've not had,
She said it now.
Owekolo. You see, nothing is done. So he went to Finland to go and do, declare a terrorist nation. So you see what I'm talking about. And we're still going to be saying, oh, 190 Kairapia. We don't treat cancer. We have to be held accountable. We don't treat cancer. Call it off. And from now on, if the government is hearing me, anybody taking any this thing there, it does not have the qualification. If it's only one person we have serving, let us have one person. We cannot be having all these charlatans because they can't manage it. They see anybody, you will know anybody with this their Nigerian mentality. That's why the Okoko will be giving people money. Please, I can't be upset for nonsense people who want to be stupid, because everybody has a right to their own stupidity, really. So let them be. We are not here to be begging people again. Another Fulani killing in Ihamufu. Let the Ihamufu people stand up and fight for themselves. It's not this one. That's why the decentralization is good. If they don't want to, Shebi they have it. If they want to go and run to the governor, zoological governor, let them go there. By the time they eliminate them, they will wake up. Don't be begging anybody anymore. Another Fulani killing in Hamufu. Those people, are they blind? Are they dumb? Are they deaf? Self-defense, they will be shouting on the street. Who are you shouting on the street for? How old are what is the lowest age of the people, those women there, that they have not come to realize where they are? Kaije Gwafa, Nafaye defend you, Nafaye make it team together, that will team up together and go to the farm together, and anywhere they catch those Fulani, destroy them. Defend yourself. What part of it you don't understand? Even a 4-year-old in a developed country knows what self-defense means. A grown-up man doesn't know what is self-defense. Think only self-defense. Or if I hear for crying out loud. Every animal, the least animal created by God, knows how to self-defend themselves. Or where this so background. Is that what you people are trying to tell me?
So bad, very, very bad.
What? Who says so?
Their attitude is very, very bad. Their attitude is bad. Let them defend themselves and stop complaining. What is this?
You're parading. How long will you continue to unebulu this thing? Now, who are you telling that to? That's what I want to know. And
I
the church
think
has not
Ada, who's Ada Uzoma?
Yes, that is
you're
me.
there
Yes.
shouting. What do
Oh,
you want
okay,
us to come
okay.
and do
Your
for you?
name
Oh,
is for
just
me.
bring
Okay.
soldier and come and be killing people for you. The little you can do for yourself, you won't do. Tomorrow night, they will go and vote. You suffer, you go. I'm seeing a picture of farm, how they are cutting people's cassava and just wasting it. And you see those people, you will just keep quiet because the church too has told them to be magical thinking. Magical thinking. Faith without works is useless. Even Jesus Christ that performed miracles, there were things for him to perform those miracles. It was not magic. That they can't think again. No, people have to start fighting for themselves. Who told me to come and start donating money? Who told us to do this? You to do your own, for crying out loud. You're afraid of dying. We will all die. Please. I have to stop now. I use my
My
mic.
sister, my sister, happy with me. You're on fire today. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you. And by the way, United States of Biafra, you know, the defense has been decentralized. So if you are from that area, you're a young person, you are interested to join the Biafra United Biafran Army or Biafran, what is it called? United States of Biafra Army. Please, you are very welcome to get in touch with the whoever they need to get in touch with. I think usually it's in conjunction with the government or the governor of that area for the recruitment. So a harmful, the ball is in your court. There is a established protocol there for you to start doing something. Thank you, my sister, for
So,
that.
so
There's
they are
so many.
waiting for somebody from Anyoma to come and fight for them there. They are waiting for somebody from Ihala to come and fight for them there. Then they don't get up and fight for themselves. This now, I like this decentralization because this is what they've been using to scam us. Men on ground, men on ground. Please, when we come for this space, we are not going to be doing that shenanigan men on ground. We are their defense, and now they will go and give one person money, will carry money and be saying, I'm men on ground, I'm men on ground, I'm going to ground. We are not doing that nonsense anymore. If you want to fight, go and get your a way for us to recognize you. We are not doing this charlatan behavior anymore. If we have one simple military, a state will know it has only one military man, and let that military man do what he can do as a one military man, and we are okay with that as we grow. Let's stop fooling ourselves and wasting our time. If they want to sabotage, it's good now the way we've decentralized it. Sabotage yourself and kill yourself. You want to take money and stay in one, go ahead, go and do it. Nonsense. Bye. I use my
Thank you, Happy May, and the likes of success. Success that Prime Minister will be sending, errand boy, will not be embezzling money up and down the place. Feeling hip, feeling biggie. Prime Minister personal assistant. Prime Minister personal assistant. Corrupt people from fake from the pits of hell. Thank you so much. I'm very much aware of all the hands on. Let's now use about five minutes so that we can get the hands round. Coco Chooks, you are next. Please make your submission so that I can then give it to Kennedy, I think, and JCI, and my brother Gochuku is there. So go ahead and make your submission. Thank you for coming to the speaker side.
Yes. Good afternoon, dear friends. Am I coming out?
We can,
Am
we
I
can
coming
hear
out?
you. We can hear you. It's loud and clear. Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay,
Thank you.
okay. Good afternoon, dear friends. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have finished everything. He said they will kill us, and they will we are going to kill them. And at last, Biafra will come. Likewise, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He said after the declaration, we are going to shock the world. That is exactly the thing that our DPM said after the declaration. He said he has shocked the world. That is exactly the thing that is happening now. Meaning all this killing that is happening now, everybody is supposed to be aware of it. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling us, they are coming, they are coming. All of us do as if we do not hear what he's saying by then. After United States of Biafra pass a bill of self-defense, still after that self-defense, some individually, they are there telling us they are not in support of that self-defense. Everybody in Nigeria presently now, even some of these Nigerians myself, they are aware of this self-defense. And so many of them have been shouting of that self-defense. But because of the killing and the protection of all these self-claimed governors in Southeast, they are, I didn't know, the kind joy they normally used to have when they are killing their people. Because I didn't see the reason why they have been killing so many people in Enugu, even in Anambra State, likewise in Ebonyi State. And none of all these governors have come out to condemn all this killing that is happening. Even some of all these pastors, most especially the choosing pastor, from January till now, they enter inside his church in Ihamufu. They kill so many of his members. The man called Daddy G.O., the Lord choosing minister, did not come out to condemn what happened in his own church, that is called his church, did not come out to condemn it. Even all the churches in Nigeria here, none of them come out to condemn it. And all the governors, none of them even condemn it. What is happening in Edo State presently now, and that make the villagers, the youths of the village, to rise and protect their land. And still, all of these governors that normally used to have joy where they are killing his people, they still come out to condemn the villagers. They come out to condemn the youth. Everybody that is waiting that all these governors, they are there to protect them. That is a great lie. And I didn't know that all these senators, they have this kind of power. What happened in House of Senate? I think that should be last week, or when is that? That the whole senators in the house, all of them stand up and walk outside. They have this kind of power. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS custody more than 5 years now. None of them talk anything about it because of their selfish interests, because of the money all of them they are getting, because of the insecurity that is happening in Southeast, in the whole of Biafra land. None of them come out to condemn it. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been telling us is all this while. It's the right time for us to stand up and defend ourselves. All these governors, they are not there for us. What they are planning to do now is that the same divide and rule that they have tried before. That is the same thing that they are planning to do now. The earlier we know their plan is better for all of us. The earlier that all the Biafrans know that to defend ourselves is the best option for us, is good for all of us. Still our sister that asked a question before about this woman called Adadolama. He was calling us USB terrorists, and she's still holding our ID card. If she know that United States of Biafra is terrorist, why can't I come out and use scissors to tear that her passport, to tear that her ID card, so that we know, yes, that she's not in support of us, but she's holding that same ID card that is calling terrorists. That is to know, that is to tell you that that woman, she's a green snake in green grass. Anybody that still listening to that woman, she's doing herself a harm. Everybody should rise up and protect herself. Everybody should rise up and protect the United States of Biafra, because united we stand, divide. United we stand, divided they were going to destroy all of us. But that was not going to be our portion. Everybody should rise up and defend herself. Defend your village. Don't wait for Nigeria government, for the zoo government to defend you. Because what is happening now, in the night, the daytime, they are Nigeria soldier. But once he reach in the night, they are all terrorists. They are going to remove all those their uniform. They are the ones that will be entering into your compound one after the other to kill the villagers, because that is the words their master told them. Anybody that is waiting for all those soldiers, Mazi Simon Ekpa, even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, tell us that every man or woman wearing Nigeria military clothes in Biafra land, all of them, they are terrorists. And everybody is aware of that. Everybody in Biafra land presently now, even those living in the north area, everybody is aware of what is happening. Because the kind checking point that is in southeast presently now, all those checking points is the place they normally to use to kidnap Biafrans, to kidnap indigenous people of Biafrans. Anybody that is still have hope in all these people, no, they are doing a serious mistake. And we should not wait. It should be too late for us before we stand up and defend ourselves. I hit my mark from now. I have somebody that I want to settle now, please.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for that. And not only our prime minister or our leader that have said so, the likes of Danjuma, a lot of all of them have said it, that the Nigerian army are terrorists. They collude with the Fulani terrorists and all the militia they bring along. They collude and to kill the people. And if you do not defend yourself, you will all die one after the other. And that is exactly what is playing out right here. Now, people are dying one after the other. To show you that they collude, their military is all ransacking Uromi, picking the young ones, taking them to Abuja, and trying to, they did not remember what they have done in their land, and all now the eyes is on them, trying to punish them. And these people, when they take them, they will never see them again. They will disappear, and they will deny that they took them, and because they will have killed them and buried them in a mass grave. That is what they are doing. A terrorist country, a country run by terrorists, a country run by corrupt people, a country that should not be in existence. Thank you, Biafrans. Now, I'm going to go to the next person, JCIA. You're next. The mic is yours.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. I want to talk about the killing in Amufu because I visited Amufu the last time I went to East. So all these killings there, we all know that our governors, the zoo governors, are the ones sponsoring all these things. They are the one doing all this nonsense, protecting the Fulanis, giving them everything they need. And why you see all these Fulani doing all these things once in a while is because they don't have the numbers. Fulani don't have the numbers to be in all the forest. So, and that's why Nigerian army is helping them. And even the Nigerian army, they don't still have the numbers. So why all these things still going on is because we have not marched yet. And the reason is because we don't have enough weapon yet. And I believe very soon God will provide a deal for us with any country. Because once we march, any day we march, the zoo will end. Because no one believes in the zoo again. And this war will be fought in many fronts. Not like what they did to our ancestors. The collaboration of the genocide. So this one, everybody's now facing it. Even the Yoruba people that they are the biggest allies. Fulani are building their military base in their forest. Why you even see the Ondo killing is because the Ondo governor was against the Sharia law. So that's why you see all this demonstration, all this killing in Ondo. If not, they have not started killing in Yoruba land. They are just building up their camps there. So, and I have a video to play about a Yoruba woman experience with the Fulani. How the Fulani left his 9 years old daughter and her husband. And this now, I also have an eyewitness, one of my friends in Lagos, eyewitness that 6 Fulani men left his friend, a man. So these people, you see that these people are animals. We are doing with animals. They used to rape women, rape men, do all sorts of things. Even sometimes they won't take money for the kidnapping. They will just sell your kidney. And all these governors are taking their percentage, including Soludo. So I'll just go ahead and play the video when the woman was explaining. So I don't know if you have time. Can I play it?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
How long is it for?
Like 3 minutes.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Myself, my husband, and our daughter. A lady who is my husband's niece, who had joined us in Akure with the hope of traveling with us to Lagos. The driver, accountant, maintained a normal speed. He drove professionally. That gave me a lot of comfort, and I felt I could find some time to sleep a bit. My daughter was next to me. She was just 9 years old. She was coming to Nigeria with me for the second time. Shortly after Ijare Junction, the driver felt the wagon's tires rupture and decided to park the car with the hope of changing the tires. It was like a film. In a dizzy, motley crowd of armed men in military uniform came out of the bush. They fired at the boot of the car. Ahead of us, 5 of them came out of the bush. Another 2 came from the rear. My daughter screamed, "Mommy, Daddy, what's going on?" There was no time to say a word. They marched us through into the bush, firing into the sky. They hit me on my chest, hit my daughter on her head. Blood oozed. At this time, it was better to kill me. I shouted at one of the armed men. His response was hell. He went straight for my private parts, tore my dress with his gun. The others ripped my dresses. I was left with my undies. My husband and my daughter started crying. 2 of them dug their teeth into my breasts. While attending a secondary school in Adamawa, I had lived with some Fulani, so I understood a few Fulani words. I started bleeding, at least for my daughter. To my shock, at gunpoint, they removed the dress of my little girl. One of them carried her on his head as my baby struggled, shouted, "Daddy, Mommy, what's going on? Help me!" I could not help myself. We marched for 9 hours. I was half naked. My daughter was totally naked. Her tears was like a stream of blood on her cheeks. Our phones had been seized. We ended up in an ungoverned region in the thick of the forest. We met a well-organized group. There were some kidnapped victims. I saw 2 women, 2 ladies, and 3 men. There were some people with their legs chained to trees. They were as if half dead. We were separated. I was separated from my husband. My daughter was taken away. I only heard her screaming intermittently. I did not know what they were doing to her. These men, now about 24, had a full kitchen. They had a huge camp and a traditional medical team. How can they say they don't know where these people are? How can they say that? But the camps appeared isolated from each other. We had noises afar, indicating it might be nuclear settlements of camps. Right in my presence, I saw them pack the remains of a woman. They took her and buried her a few meters away from us. She had tribal marks. I cannot describe the agony of 6 days in captivity in this little piece. I cannot talk about how they asked my husband to choose between myself being raped or his daughter being raped. My husband broke down in uncontrollable tears. One of them hit him saying, "Yoruba bastard, you they cry, idiot." They now gave him an option that he should be raped by one homosexual among them. My husband, a devout Muslim. My husband is a devout Muslim. He told them that homosexual and rape of any kind was against Islam. They hit him with a bottom AK-47. What do you know about Islam? You can imagine, you are being asked to choose between being raped by a homosexual, your daughter just 9 years old, or your wife being raped. They gave the fourth option. If you fail to choose one, we will rape your daughter, rape you, the man, and rape me, the wife. I made myself the sacrificial lamb. My husband begged, saying they should name any price. One of them asked him to bend down. 3 distinct criminals sat on his back, jumping until he was too weak. I was not allowed to put on any additional clothes. Imagine they rape you all night and they stop you from putting on any clothes for 24 hours. The rain fell once. I became a relic and a sexual museum for the armed men who in turn addressed me and asked questions about my financial standing. New Fulani men joined the camp. They organized military training for the new Fulani men that came.
This is all I have about the video. I don't have the complete video. Even X is rejecting the video. I wanted to post it, so X is rejecting the video, but like MNK said, anybody supporting evil will surely come back to haunt you. So this is what I have to say, but surely the zoo will fall. Thank you.
Thank you, JCIA, for that. I think that video has been circulating for a long time. This woman sworn that when she dies and her husband dies and her daughter, that her remains will never be taken back to the zoo, that they will never go back to the zoo. It is the scourge of the terrorism and the evil and the killing of the people in the zoo that plays out here now. So this is what is going on. The international community that has continually covered these people up, that has continually taken the narrative of these rogue countries like Nigeria that have broken all human rights record, that are openly killing Christians, that have used terrorism to cage their people. They should know now, no amount of arresting of the people of Uromi, no amount of arrest of the people of Biafra, that will stop us. We will surge ahead, we will go ahead, and we will continue what we are doing because we understand and we know that our freedom is in our hands. Go ahead, Ugochukwu Biafra, and make your submission. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you so much, my sister Clara Jean. Dre, everyone, Chiefs and Ugo 247, I greet you all. Before I proceed, I will say thanks to our leader, Mazin Namdekano. And my greetings go to Obatobi also. And I will always say that at this particular junction, I will say that in Igbo language, it is Obaribu Obatobi Gebuumia, and Obaribu Mazin Namdekano Gebuumia, and Obaribu Dr. Ngozora Bweze, the Deputy Prime Minister, Yejala Zereme, and that so shall it be, you see. You know, I greet all these wonderful people. You know, it's a very sad thing, you know, like, but for me, I think I have understand what the situation is, and I just sorry for those that thinks that there are something that called Nigeria, and my sister, Biafran First Love, you made a statement that they should provide a video where they born Fulani 16. We are not here to judge. Fulanis, northern elders, Nigerian leaders, they are all terrorists. And nobody should even think of counting when they take them out. How? Where? How is it gonna be? But the fact remains that these people have stabbed people to death. These people have terrorized people. These people have denied us every goodwill that we have planned for the betterment of our people. Many of our fathers, brothers, and sisters have stood up for many years, planned to give our people a better hospital, well-equipped hospital that could keep many that have passed away alive today. Some people on the process of contributing money for them to go surgery in India or getting visa, then die. These people have deprived everything. But the point here is that all these people, Fulani, they are terrorists. They invaded this part of the world. They connive with some international folks who, that is the reason why when you go to Zamfara or whatever they may call it, you will see private jets, they go in and out, but it's a red zone for Nigerians. You will see it's a Boko Haram zone for the gold. But for those who know what I'm talking about, you will see that even some foreign forces, they come there, they go out. So it does not matter how many of them. And I want to use this opportunity also to tell, I saw a lot of brothers, this is not time to blame people from Europe. Blaming them at this particular moment is unacceptable. We understand the ignorance of our people. I saw a brother that was so bitter. But there is a problem in Nigeria, very big problem. This problem is called Ibophobia. Do you know why the Fulanese surrendered all this Uromi, Delta, all this this part of the Igodomigodo forest, all those what they call it, Oduduwa forest, and the reason why they have to come to our place with a military, because with that tag rag Fulanese, they are sponsors of the Northern Elders terrorists, and the Nigerian government have no balls to sponsor ragtag terrorists in Igbo territory. But my point goes to that brother that was making a statement. He called names. Everybody rise up, everybody rise up, everybody rise up, everybody rise up. But there is one particular people he didn't mention. Igbo people. If you dance around, you see that Igbo, at the end of the day, Nigerian rescue point finger to that place. Nigerian indigenes. You see these indigenous people that was packed together in the zoological republic of animal, the killing field, the terrorist center of the world, a place where all the criminals from every viable countries of the world, any criminal that spring up from every country that is viable and you have rules and regulations that their law is supreme. Every criminal that spring out there has a business and connection to the Nigeria. You see, everything that will rescue you all. Let me say, I know come here to take it as a pride, but glory be to the gods of Africa to give us that mandate. And each and every one of you who stand tall with this man, for real, in fullness, hit your chest, say you're not going back. It shall be well with you in the morning, the afternoon, the evening, your 20, 50, 100 generations. You understand? So I saw that brother mentioning names. Fulani, if you, all these Uromi people, and all of you, my wonderful brothers and mothers and sisters, if you have balls, stand up today and say, you know what? Me and my Igbo brothers, we are coming together. My brothers, let us do this. I swear, your forest, you'll be like a time bomb. They will start evacuating immediately. Immediately. They will start running without you shooting a shot. If you come up today and say, you know what? I think that enough is enough. Igbos has fought this fight alone all the time. We have been spit into our lips with a division and fake identity, not identify with our own, who have the same belief, the same trust, who can stand as a man. If you open your mouth and say today, we are going with our Igbo brothers in United States of Biafra to collaborate to make sure that we have a place, a secure place for our little babies, our mothers and our sisters. You don't need to shoot one shot of gun. 80% to evacuate tonight. But you see that dance of Surugede. Oh, wake up, Igala. Wake up with this. Wake up this. Wake up this. Wake up that. Wake up that. You forget that place. That is where they hold now from the beginning. That unity. That unity is a cause they bury on the ground that you don't mention that place. Keep dancing. Keep dancing. The more you dance, then buy time. The more you dance, then buy time. You think that this part of the people, you yourself, the Igbo, all of us are Igbos. Igbo. What do you make all of us from that part of down? We always stretch hands of fellowship. We are not doing it because we are cowards. We are not doing it because there's no go area. We are doing it because Igbo, Honorable one know the run. Igbo man, a real Igbo man know that you are my blood. And no man born of a woman can stop me not to stretch my hand to rescue you, no matter how much you have shot from the back to me. If you people wake up today, if you are listening to me, say this word tonight. If it doesn't happen, believe you me, you know, still be my father born me. But you see that dance, people they dance up and down. They dance up and down. No. But nevertheless, we still stand with our people. We still stand. If it happen, people will still fall in that territory and do the needful. Fulanis have been terrorized. It doesn't matter how many of them that is born. Fulanis in Nigeria are terrorists. They are the architect of the terror in Nigeria. They are the architect of undevelopment. They are the architect of every terrorist in Nigeria. Everywhere that was terrorized in Nigeria. One of our brother made corruption, everything. One of our brother made mention of church here. That church was bombarded, right? That the bishop or I don't know what you people call it. I don't give it because I don't believe in all those crap. That the man did not even give a statement. Let me tell you something. Condition of Nigeria today. I'm just saying it, not 100% sure. But believe you me, if Fulani give hand of fellowship to any bishop, owner, what they call it, that the GO, tell him that we want to use your church to give example, give us chance, let us bombard the way with guns, with $100 million. I swear, all of them will collect. And they don't need to come out to make a statement. Yes. If Fulani give them said, what am I even talking about? $1 million. I'm talking about 100 million worthless garbage naira. The GO go collect. Even his wife go sit down, shake hand, tell Fulani, what time are you people coming? I will make a program like a crusade. They will fool. Just want this thing to have sound. The news to go viral so that others will be scared of Fulani. I'm just
My brother Ugochukwu, sorry to interject. Don't even go far. When the bishop in Benue State, who have decided that he's going to come out and talk, and went to the United States, where there was the debate, and they were putting all of this evidence together to prescribe, to put Nigeria as part of country of country of particular concern, meaning country that persecute Christians. And obviously Nigeria has lobbyists in the states, and there were strong information being directed back to the drug lord Tinubu that it will happen. So you have to quickly make a move, fast move. Bishop Kuka, and the rest of the bishops was invited to Abuja. Do you know that this man, Bishop Kuka, accepted a chancellor of one technical, one science cover this thing as a sweetener, and God knows other things that was given that we don't know. They all went there with all their robes and everything. These are the scourges. These are the lowest calm that we have. They disgust me. The middle belt is completely depleted. Massive graves every day. People are afraid. People cannot go back and bury their loved ones because Fulani has overtaken everywhere. These people shamelessly, they went to collect their own distance. So don't go too far. They are, all of them are. Don't even. It has happened under the most ruthless, corrupt, the worst of the president that has criminality written from his grain of his hair right to his nail of his on his feet. The worst of all the most corrupt human being on earth, voted as the third most corrupt president in the world, is what is ruling that country, Nigeria. They all went there like sheepishly. Bunch of hopeless lot. Take my brother Joe. I
yeah,
just thought,
thank you.
don't go too far.
You see, so that is the point here. So the brother that I was trying to make it just touch so many things that the brother that spoke here. I'm just telling you now, most of you that go that churches, if you have a very good investigator, ask him to go and do findings. That most of these acts that you see, those your GO, some of them even come to cry. If you go and do your findings or ask those close to them, you will find out that some of them collected money just to show that Fulani has power. But these people are powerless. The reason why that they are show as if they are powerful is the people that are supposed to tackle these Fulanis, Nigeria and their media. That's why I said Nigerian media. You see all those Yoruba, that's why I made mention of Yoruba. You see all those Yoruba media. You see those medias, they are worse than coronavirus. Boko Haram, Al Qaeda joined together against you. They are the one who's supposed to be speaking out for you. But these guys, all of them are collaboration. They are collaborating to these terrorist leaders. These terrorist northern elders who are gods to the gullible monkeys in Nigeria. Anyone that listens to these northern elders from Hope or this, look at them. Look at Hope. He's celebrating with his Muslim brothers in Imo State. And somebody will come out tonight and will tell me, what is wrong about that? Everything is goddamn wrong. If you that they are gathering, if they didn't spend, they will spend up to 50 million naira. That 50 million worthless naira can build a place where at least those students in Imo State, there, 10 people can get a job and get well paid, for example. But that, or even get a drinking water, or fix the students at least their toilet. But no, that one, it does nothing to that area. That is by the way. So, my people, Join force with the United States of Biafra. Stop dancing the dance of surrogate of death, because it will come to you. I saw a comment under that brother that was speaking with his heart, calling his people. A comment written there, tag the fake terrorist group called DSS, because what Nigeria had was SSS, which I know some people that work in SSS, not DSS. I don't know what that is. That is a criminal and terrorist gang. Tag them that this guy speaking here should be arrested. And they believe you me. One comment there, they will definitely. And who wrote that thing? Maybe a Fulani bastard terrorist from Sahel, or members of their family, or these lunatics. That is by the way. And that brings me for those that follows Nkere. I watched the video about the visit of UK, and I saw some people that I respect speaking in that place. I used to respect, sorry. So none of you that was in that, I watched the video from the beginning to the end. So Nkere knows how to give update about his photos. So he knows what update is. So none of you, all of you following that monkey, Nkere, knows what they call updates, right? He can give update about the photos he has took and stored to be releasing every weekend. But to give Biafras, millions of Biafra, including me that is speaking here, me, update about our finance that can enable us to fire on for our liberation. He don't know, he forgot that update is very vital. But Nkere can give you 3 months update. May the gods of our land haunt each and every one of you that never ever ask him a vital question and shouting Ogechi. Ogechi Bogidia. That guy is the most useless, and everyone that was in that Zoom, you are the most useless monkey from your kinsmen. Or short, all of you. I was so bitter to see that. So Oge knows what they called it. I know that most of you, some useless professors, some criminal-minded bastards sell out, because I don't think that is an illiterate, because most of you study abroad. I don't think there's an illiterate among you, including, what is the name of this brother? Is it Eze, my brother from UK? I saw you there. You was even among those who was coordinating that crap. So you cannot ask him, where is the update of the millions of Biafra, but you can give update to 3 of you. 3 of you or 4 of you, the gullible monkeys. What a shame to all of you. And these people was there praising a baboon who refused to give millions of people update. So he knows what update, know how vital update is. And all of you was clapping. It is recorded and kept. We all now understand that you, Nkere, and your followers has something in stock for us. But there are Biafrans who have something in stock for you. You will never escape. Even if Obatobie comes and said enough is enough, we should forget it. Biafra is here, leave it. Remember, man, there are people who store something for you. No be cho, but only that we, for now, bro, we face Nigeria doing everything to get ourselves out of the mess. Nobody's hunting you, but your idiocy and those around you have been shown to the world. We are now understand it, that you know what you are doing. We all knew that you know what you're doing before. But anyone who did not, I know so many of you that was following that idiot may not think to that extent, because the little money and your shenanigans, whatever you have with that monkey, will not allow you to reason very well, including the idiot who understood very well that for you to accept to derail your freedom, to fight against your identity, know that you are idiot, have decided to making a video to advise you. The useless idiot they are called Elias, who came from one of the country hit, the economy of Europe hit his country, where his ancestral land, Greece, where he come from. He never give the Greece people advice how they can get out of mess, apart from tourism during summer. The economy is in shambles. He can't give advice. Now you Biafrans. Do you know why he's giving those advice? because those that collaborate with him, he really believed that these people are nothing but a buffoon to fight against their own freedom with him, so that he can be earning $10,000 salary, $10,000 salary, and they keep embracing him. And those that know that that 10,000 is not the issue, but the money given to them to drill and fight against his own people, his genuine people that want to go home to establish, to fix the ancestral land, like as our Dr. Ngozi Rabeze said, that these professionals want to go home. Who does not want to go home? Who does not want to? Why will your revenue be going to those that they don't appreciate you? They collaborate to rip us off. They collaborate to make sure that we are ripped off. Well, if you know what you need to do it right now. Support the government. Do it. You don't need to show it to us. Go and do it. Don't need to tell us. Do it. Contact the government, anybody close to the government. Do what you need to do. Find a way. Do something. These are powerful men and women. And those that in a space 24 hours. I salute you all. Nobody is running away. There's a lot in our hands. You cannot believe it. A lot. And I want to use this opportunity to ask our people. So many of you may be so angry with the Starman. Starman know what he's doing. But that is doings. Starman, that is dangerous for our people. You know our people, they don't take nonsense. That's the way. I will not even come to explain to them because I can't explain that. I spoke with him on the phone. I understand. He's dragging the leg of the one Nigerian people at this critical moment, and Nigerian people are running away. So nobody should think that Starman has gone to join one Nigeria. It's not true. I know the one Nigerian people, they are all scared what Starman is trying to bring on their table. So please, nobody should shoot a gun to Starman. Nobody should fire a shot to him. You know what he's doing. And I asked him and I tried to because I was first person that after my brother sent me call him, say, bro, what is going on? So he explained to me what's going on. So you haven't no. So thank you so much. And who don't understand, they should try to get in touch with him. He's a Biafran, and I was the first to be shocked to see that. So I salute you all. Support our government. We go 247. I salute you, my brother. Thank you so much for what you are doing. Clara James, Drake, and Dwayne Chooks, every one of you, Biafran First Love, all of you. And I salute our wonderful Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. I salute you, ma. And thank you all that was in the fundraising. Thank you for what you are doing. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.
Yeah, I beg, no verse so. What do you say Starman do again?
Starman was he was writing something about he was like mocking Nigerian people. I see this one
Uh-huh.
Nigeria. We have to support one Nigeria. That we have to support one Nigeria. Something of that nature. I think I have this thing here. He was writing something about one Nigeria, and yeah, just a moment.
Mazugo, mute. There is noise in your background so that we can hear. Go ahead,
Mazugo,
Ugochukwu.
yeah. Okay, so Starman wrote something on because I see that a lot of people was very mad, but he said, guys, let us just forgive each other and move on. One Nigeria for life. We only have one country, and we die here. Breakup is not the answer. We just need to get our PVC and be the example, to be an exemplary Nigerian citizen. We want others to be. So a lot of, he was putting this on the wall, but I know that one Nigerian people is now also running away from one Nigeria. Say some of them, because a lot of our Biafran people are getting crazy about this, but that is what one Nigerian people want to hear, and they don't want it. They're scared. They don't even know where this is coming from. But I believe that Starman is in the right position to explain that better. because I called him. Because when you see a great Biafran try to put up something that's, like everyone, a lot of people get confused. For me, I put a call straight to get in touch with him, and also, he also sent me a message. Is this yesterday? Yeah. So all is well. I didn't need to say this here because, and I see so many people unfollowed me, Sha, because of this post. Yeah, he sent me a message. So I don't need supposed to say it, but I see that Biafrans, so you don't be confused. There is a target, so he knows what he's doing. It's not against us. But when Nigerian people want to hear something, and they're gonna hear it. So that's my own findings from him directly.
One love.
Thank you.
One love. I know Starman to be like, and I know what he can do. I believe what he said. Maybe he's ironically trying to send a message. That's what I can say. But
Yeah, he
I've
wanted to
not
he wanted to
spoken
send
with
a
the
message.
man.
I will send you his number. Maybe you can talk to him so you can understand.
Okay.
Maybe you understand where he's coming from. I will send you.
Okay. Quickly, please. Standing on the protocol, if I may have 1 minute. We were saying something about Christianity or religious leaders. Sorry, about religious leaders, not Christianity. Make we never forget in a hurry that Adeboye is the same person that he was or is doing the same thing P2B is doing today. Telling you that what God sent him to do is to unite every religion to be one body. That he don't believe in separation. He don't believe in calling this one is evil, this one that they are all good people. Remember that. Don't forget. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all that submission. Thank you. The host, Drake, I don't think you have appeared in the last 3 hours. Drake, you have something to contribute. Are you okay? Drake?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening to you guys. It's just that uh, it has been a thing of sorrows this morning. So a second, I'm coming.
Okay. Right. I can't really hear him properly. Biafrans, we just need to give you more statistics. Over 500 people have been killed in Biafra land since the detention of our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa Njoko.
Like as I was saying, okay. Like let them can you hear me now.
We can hear you now.
Okay, like as I was saying, it has been a thing of this happening on what is happening. And actually, that's part of the place where we're trying to discuss what is actually going on there. And so one of our people has followed some of this testament. These people are people that don't fear police, they don't hear and beg, you know. And this has been the part of the reason why our PM stood up and he said, if not that, if not for the love we have for this our freedom, he would have removed his hand. He would have removed his hand from this, you know, because these people they can sabotage. I mean, during the time of our PM, I know, I know how, I know how our PM made efforts to, try to, try to, to stop those.
Okay, Drake, don't worry. We can see that we can hear that you are sort of busy and the background has that in that situation. So Biafrans, please come up and take up the speaker and make your submission. We know for a fact that the continued killing fields in Africa, West Africa, especially in Biafra land, and the zoo has continued. We know for a fact that within a space of 2 months in the area they refer to as the Southeast, the area they refer as the Southeast, that during a space of just 2 months, 180 people killed, that's during the Christmas time, 21 billion extorted from the people in the Southeast for only 2 months. And so far, 13,346 people have been killed, 9,207 have been adopted. This is from the Punch of the 7th of September 2024. And we all have this information. These are all, in fact, when they tell you this figure, remember that they have even suppressed the figures. It is even more than that. We know for a fact that this killing has been ongoing. And we know that in February, they killed a lot of people in Hamufu. They killed in Ebonyi. What about the killings that we don't know about? What about the adoptions and taking just locking up people? And there is testimony and horrible account of the what people are going through. How they will arrest you, take your phone off you, your family will not know where you are, they will be searching for you. The terror that is being operating in the zoo, it needs to stop. And those are part of our grievances, and that is the reason why we have stopped it. And that is why we will defend this young country of ours. And we will, I really just say, if we have our money, is the money that is still delaying a lot of things to happen. And we are hoping for recognition, but we must go ahead. Just like the what we played earlier on today, where the young man talked eloquently about the fact that we are by ourselves, nobody is coming to help us. And that is the position that we are. The killings in the zoo, the world knows about this, but nobody has the time. We just like in the CNN news the other day, where the anchor asked them about what happened in Lekki toll gate and all of that. And he said, frankly speaking, you want to hear the truth? Africa, Nigeria is not a country of interest. That's pure and simple. We are not a country of interest. If they lie, they kill everybody. They just put a blind eye, as long as it doesn't stop the trade between them and the zoo. And that is what is happening. The military will arrest and raid areas, widespread allegation of torture, ill treatment, human rights violation, crime under international law, Nigerian army repressive campaign, mass arrest, excessive unlawful force and torture, and all manner of stuff. Nigerian army has engaged in physical abuse, secret detention, extortion, burning of houses, theft, extrajudicial execution of suspects. Christians in the Southeast, suffered a lot of violence, and Christians in the other part of the zoo. We know this. We understand when Christopher Musa goes and said, I will flatten Okwama for the killings of the army officers. The army officers that falls under the third type of legal system we have, in Nigeria, which you have the Sharia law, you have the corruption law that I call it, and those were all the army officers fell under that group, corruption law, because they have no reason to be there. Top army officers, they were only there to protect their oil bunkering business, which Okwama people were not giving them the joy. And what did they do? They went to flatten Okwama. And these killing fields have been ongoing. Nobody, The Christopher Musa said there has been an investigation. The report has been out a long time ago. The other day, many months ago, he went to one of the media houses and they asked him the question. We heard the report for the Okwama investigation has been out, and he said, I haven't read it. Up till now, these criminals parading themselves as the chief of army staff and the rest of their criminal establishment and gang in the zoo have not even read the report of Okwama. They cannot read it because they know what they are doing. They are all criminally minded people. It is just his mandate was to make sure that the flow of oil and gas remains the same. They don't give a damn if the people die. They don't give a damn about the environmental pollution. They don't give a damn whether the native, which is their source of income, which is farming or fishing or anything that they do is being polluted. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn if the schools are not working. They don't give a damn if their water is being polluted because the water they have to drink. They don't give a damn about anything. They don't give a damn if they arrest their leaders and put them in detention and they die in detention. They are not accountable to anybody. They are not responsible to anybody. Impunity upon impunity. The killing fields continue. Nobody cares about anything happening. Nobody. That is why when we played that tape this morning, when that young man said, you are by yourself, and that is a fact, and you heard about what he talked about the United Nations, you can now tell that United Nations is a toothless bull. What did they do about our leader? Nothing. Nothing they could do about our leader. They came up with a pronouncement that our leader should be released and paid compensation. It's all lip service. They come out with all of these, but they don't have the balls to enforce whatever they say. So you cannot. They are not any good to us. They are the first bullies. Our leaders, the Nigerian government, they are the number one, second bullies, and they are the willing tools that they use. And the legitimized governors and members of the legislatures, and those are the what you call them. They are the home ground bullies, and as well they are what you call they are they are foot soldiers to commit the crimes against humanity, because that is what they have continually done, committing crimes against us. And we said is enough is enough. And when the people of Uromi, Esa Godomigodo, decided to say that, look, listen, this truck that you are bringing, how come you have all this weaponry in your truck? They couldn't explain it. They call themselves hunters. They are hunters of men. They are not hunters of anything, because we have never seen anything that they have brought to the market to sell. The only hunting that we know that they have brought is to extort kidnapping money from people, to pay ransom. The only hunting that we've heard them to do is to go to people's villages at 2 a.m. and slaughter people in cold blood. The only hunting that we see them do is to say they want to dip their Quran in the Atlantic Ocean to say the land belongs to them. And the impunity upon impunity that we get from this the zoo government needs to stop. And that is why we must come together. And it hurts so much. It hurts so much. The idiots we talked about, the idiots Ugochukwu talked about just now. It hurts so much to know that they are there. And they are making things, they want to make things, complicate things further. But we are fighting hard. We are fighting hard to make them irrelevant. And they are becoming so much irrelevant. And we know that when we fight, we win. And we are fighting and we are winning. And that is why the United States of Biafra has bring out so many laws. You need to defend yourself. the people of Ehamufu, the people of the United States of Biafra in the homeland, be you in Uromi, be you in Okwama, be you in the state of Urobo Isoko State, be you anywhere in the part of Biafra land, you need to come and defend yourself. Defend yourself, because what will happen is worse than you not defending yourself. Believe me, I know they've picked up a lot of people from Uromi against what has happened. But the people of the Fulani clan, and the people who have come to perpetrate this heinous crime against the people of Uromi, they know that they will not mess around. They know the formidable people of Uromi will always stand up to them. You stand up to bullies. These people are bullying every single one of us. But if you allow a bully to get away with it, they will trample you and you will never recover. We must stand up to the bullies, the zoo army, the zoo themselves and their leaders and their enablers, and those people who are sabotaging. And that's, everybody keeps saying that. We will get to that stage very soon. And it's so important, because these people will never stop sabotaging. And I tell you what, because it's many years of this type of thing that has been going on. Many years. Because these people do not know any difference. You see the likes of that idiot, that criminal did they say he comes from, I don't even know one of the states he comes from, whether California or something. I don't know what the states he comes from. He calls himself George Oha or whatever he is. You know, that the criminal that has criminal records everywhere can easily, you know, brainwash these Biafrans that has worked and be with an intelligent man like Simon Ekpa. He is beggars belief. It's so amazing that I just sit down at times and think about these people that I know. How can they easily fall like that? How can they be easily fooled like that? He comes in, he gives them all this mouth and lies and talks, but the man is so criminally minded, and you can tell. When a criminal comes in, he lies, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And look at the likes of David Nana. And was this, oh, are you going to do this? Oh, Ife will be able to give you all of these things. And all of that, you know, they believe him so much, and all of the nonsense that was going on. You saw the exposition of their discussion in their media, their warrior media, something that they are saying. Easily fooled. And to know that these people has ever had any association with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and for them to have that type of reasoning capacity, it is so unbelievable. You know, they could be easily fooled like this, that they cannot think outside the box. That when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, a time will come that you will need this power to think. And this is the time, and these people do not even get it. They don't get it, they don't have it. To be easily fooled. The biggest red flag was when everybody knew Ogenkere was Ogenkere. He came out, he said he's Isaiah Nyogu. And they said, oh, you don't need to do accounts. That you see all this, this judge and all of these people came up and were lying to them. Oh, this is this. You cannot declare, you declare Biafra. You cannot change. I don't even know what their issues are. That is what, it's so unimaginable that they are, and up till now, they are still holding to that. Just recently, the idiot, the porno guy was telling me that he has been keeping quiet, that he's going to invoke voodoo on himself. I don't know. He wants to invoke voodoo on me. Does he think those things work? Does he think I believe in those stupidity? Because when you expose them, it hurts. And then all they do is, oh, I'm going to invoke whatever. What are you going to invoke? What is it that you want to invoke on anybody? The other time you say within certain days our deputy prime minister is going to die. These are the level of these people. Adadi around man, he said that we are terrorists. She was there with us in Finland. You know, so when you look at all of these distractions, at times you say you don't want to respond to them, but you need to respond to them at times so that you can expose them and say, look, your foolishness, your stupidity, your idiocy, and everything you can think of that belittles a human being is all being exposed in there. A nobody, somebody you don't even know, Elias Ganizarius or whatever his name is, comes to tell you something. You leave your own brother and sister. You are listening to a Greek con artist. A Greek con artist against your own brother and sister that you've been working with for many years. Imaginable. I just don't know where these people belong to. I don't know where they come from. I cannot understand them. And I refuse to understand them. They leave everybody. Elias is come to tell them it is this, it is that. And they believe in everything. We know that all these photos that they've been taking, it is meaningless without hard work. Photo is meaningless without hard work. Nobody will come to your rescue unless you prove yourself. Because in life you cannot live by yourself. You need friends, you need allies. And it's a fact. And that is all political game, diplomacy. And you can't run away from it. You cannot be by yourself in a vacuum or something. It is the way the politics of the world is. And you must be able to play it for the survival of your people and yourself. And that is what Finland is playing. And you can see what Finland is doing. That is what they are playing at the moment. They are doing everything for their people. And then you then see the likes of these idiots that has nothing to offer. All they do is bully people, curse people. When you expose them, the next thing is they want to start heavy-handed on you. The other day, that judge brought a gun and started showing, he's going to. What does that mean when a person is making a statement and leaves a gun as the picture? And those are all the things that does not make sense. And these people follow them. And I just listened to the conversation that they posted, that was posted on X. And then you can see the people involved. And David Nana believed it. I will get Ife to help you get all of this. They say there's a spy amongst them. Please don't talk, don't threaten them openly. Keep what you're threatening to yourself. They have nothing tangible to talk about the development of this young country that we have just created. It is all sabotage. It is all threatening people. It is all how to bring somebody down, to kill somebody, to do something bad to somebody. That is all their discussion is all about. And when they cannot answer what is the killing in Hamufu, go and ask Fulani, Rabueze Fulani. Go and ask that. They will never ask themselves. They have nothing to offer. But one of the criteria that the international community looks at, which we met when Michael Rubin was talking, was the unity we had. The fact that we have established ourselves, the way we created Biafra. And that was the biggest selling point to him when he said, we have done so well that immediately we declare Biafra, and immediately we are ready to move, that everything is in place. And that is what these people want to attack. They want to attack it and make sure the international community will say, you go on social media, this is what they are doing. When that man from the jihadis, whatever organization, was interviewing Dr. Ngozi Oraboize, those were the things he was making references to. The idiots will not understand when Simon Ekpa said to them, two things: stop the chaos you are creating on social media, stop this nonsense, and protect the mandate. The likes of Sonia Parawa, a very, very small brain-minded human being, very little brain. In those days when he laughs sheepishly, I never thought his brain was that little. Carried on with the nonsense with the criminal that has various series of criminal records in the United States, that has never held any leadership position, be it at a lower level, middle level, that was given the opportunity to be a finance minister without portfolio, that could not record anything, a scourge, a disappointment, somebody that pulled us back. But the excellent work of the Prime Minister covered everything. He carried on and said his job was to sabotage, because he does not know anything else in his life than all this nonsense. I welcome OGB. Your hands is up. I yield the mic to you. Go ahead and make your submission. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Good day, my fellow Biafrans. First of all, I want to use this opportunity to greet the mighty one, the holy human, the holy. And I want to use this opportunity to greet our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and our Deputy Prime Minister, Madam Ngozi Dr. Olabeze. Mekene unu ncha unu bụ ndị mmere ke ihe ọma Biafra pụta ire. We know it's a nation, and a nation with too much battle on it. I want to use this opportunity to greet our Deputy Prime Minister for all the good work she has been doing since our nation declared. And I want to thank all the propaganda media for their opportunity they have given themselves to devil, and devil will never pay them in easy way. This is the only way devil can pay them. They understand the killing of innocent one and the aliving the people that is alive that don't benefit in any government. That we Biafrans have been suffering since this earth created, because Nigeria government put us in Nigeria government banned Biafran people, and they put us in a law. Ndị Nigeria nyere anyị tinyere anyị aka law megide anyị, law anyị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Anyị na-ekene our gọọmenti, anyị na-asị gọọmenti with our elements on ground, please. That is the most important thing. No matter what, even though you people have and they secure the whole Biafra land, but make sure you people remember the past. I think na Biafra, because Biafra dị mma. Anyị na-ekene unu na-asịkwa unu gbaa mbọ na-eme ihe unu na-eme. And Ngozi Olabeze na all their codes, they don't want Biafra to succeed. They come with a mission, And anytime they open their mouth to talk, since they have failed, they will not speak anything in their mind. They will only speak what their friend will heard and they be angry. And that will be the last of them. They will not dream coming back to Biafra. They say they want to be in exile forever. They will be in exile. But only thing I assure them, let them stop doing propaganda, rubbish propaganda like this. The white man that said there is Nigeria, one Biafra in social media last 3 months that nominate our president Donald Trump. They asked him which people is he representing. He said, I'm representing Abazonia, and I'm working with some Biafran people. That is what he said. He didn't say that he is representing Biafra. That is a propaganda. The man will enyi oge nkele. Ọhụga na enwezi ihe oge nkele na-ekwu na anọ. That's why o ji pụta now ka ya kwuo ya ka ndị mmadụ soma ya. Ya na-ekwu bụ only USB that you can come and hear people's voice and you come down. This is the only place you will come and you know Biafra is working hard to make people to know them. And then as Nigeria government, anyị ji udo na-arị unu hapụ anyị na nwa because anyị nọ n'obodo anyị unu gbaa izu megide anyị ndị ọcha si ka anyị nọrọ with una. Since anyị nọ with Nigeria haven't seen the good work we have been doing for Nigeria for so long. Only thing they remember is to kill us with their Fulani herdsmen. Our government, anytime our government thinks they are tired, let us do it one on one. We are ready and we know anybody that went to fight must see a blood in his body or her body. Only thing I know, anybody aka ya ndụ na-anụrụ ọgụ Biafra ka Biafra nwere isi ga-anọ ndụ rie ihe ndị na Biafra. Ọ ga-anọ ndụ mee ihe niile ndị na Biafra asụasị iji obi ụtọ, jiri obi umeala, jiri eziokwu chụwara anyị Biafra. Ọwụ taa ka ị ga-eri ogo ya, ọwụ echi ka ị ga-eri ogo ya, but ofu ụbọchị i riri ya ị ga na-eri ya. And the Biafra must come. Our Mazi, our leader have said it. He's my Jesus that I'm seeing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bụ Jesus na ndị zoo ya bụ na ha achọghị ime ihe o kwuru. Ha mara na zoo ga-emecha wụrụ ihe akụkọ otu ọ na ha wụ ihe akụkọ. Ekene m our deputy prime minister, please take care of our men on ground. Please, the mother said, we know you people, this is his job. Please, we love you people. Keep on the good work. I hang my mic. Anybody that wants to speak, you can go ahead and speak. We are listening. This is what I have to say.
Thank you, my brother, for a wonderful submission. We know that they cannot stop us, and whatever they are doing, they will always fail. Thank you once again. Drake, are you there? Okay. All right. Okay, Mazi Ben Sus. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you so much, my brother Sir Williams. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, 247. Gobiality, Kochooks. Brother Repository. And the best. Akachuku. Sister Tina. Bartholomew. Grace. Biafra. Exodus. Anaya. A lot of the house is full, completely full. Jason. Sister Claudine, there's something you really made mention here that really triggers me so much. When you made mention of this Okengwene not even recording or taking any data whenever fundraising is going on. I thought it was only me that witnessed that very thing. I did ask myself, how come somebody who said he is a financial minister, fundraising will be going on, this man will not take any record of anything. Only when he hear, oh, somebody is giving 400, 500 a Gemma dollar, thousands of dollar. Then he will try to repeat. Can I have your full details? What message is he sending you? Which means this man has a special motive, and we didn't know. And all of us just put all our egg in one basket of PM, thinking that this man is genuine. Later, we knew that he influenced our PM with one thing or the other. This is a shame. It's horrible. And these people following him, have they even any at all? Even when they gathered in that their shallow chamber, have anyone seen him taking any detail or any detail of anything happening? Exception when the Sani Akbarao, whatever he details, plus his special advocate, the man who called himself Ekwensu, will take a detail of anything, and still some individual keep on following this idiot, this undesirable element. They keep on following him in the name of pursuing a freedom or liberty of a great nation. That's a shame. I don't know if I can be if I start mentioning them one by one. All these people that is even how come a matured woman, an elder for that person? I saw yesterday when this woman they call her Bedford was lying against our PM. The day we went we went to Finland, the day we were making a protest in that very park, he said our PM was not there. If I was listening, I become ashamed of this woman. What kind of lies is that? At the end of the day, what will this woman tell her children? What she had done? What she has done? We didn't know that all. We went to Finland with a lot of wolves. A lot of wolves and hyena. You know the animal called hyenas. There are a lot of wolves and hyenas that went to Finland. And thank God the king of the king of the jungle, the lioness, show them that yes, you cannot destroy what the Elohim has prepared. Never. They can destroy it. Because this is a mandate of the heaven. That in this time, such a thing will happen. You know, during those days, when IPM started saying all this and revealing one by one, many people thought it was just a joke. They thought it was just a play. But now it's happening to everyone. Like update is coming. Oh, my sister read us how many hundreds of people that has been killed in Biafra land since our PM was out of was completely not online with people. Then I start asking myself, these people that are being killed for the past 4 months, who killed them? Who killed them? Is it Simon Ekpa? Is it Mazin Namdekano? None. Or is it we that agitating to make our land free? Are we the people who killed them? You know, they cannot give any answer anymore. But some of the idiots there are still mentioning ESN is there. ESN is there. For ages, there is no ESN. For years, there is no more ESN. There is no more ESN. And the pig in the crate came out publicly. No hiding. No mixing of words. Say, I did it. It was my first men, my militia did it. I keep on watching, going everywhere, looking when they all this useless media, how this we come to narrate anything about that very video this guy made, this idiot made. That I am the champion. I engineer everything. None of them say somebody has guts to talk about Nigeria. You know what they do there in that very zoological animal republic is anytime whoever comes, we try to use one idiotic lunatic that will be carrying all propaganda. The imposter used Lai Mohammed. He did his job very perfectly for him. Then coming of this very drug lord, came with this criminal Musa, Christopher Musa, is doing the same job, lying upon propaganda. Even if you are putting Ochicha, cockroach into his mouth, he will be lying. And nobody can challenge them because they know what they are doing. They know the game they are playing. Then the so-called Yaraba or Yaroba, I don't know what they call themselves, that say that they are professors, that they can read, they can write, they are the intellectuals. will be there in their shame. Then the Fulani will be subjugating them. Then they will use the Biafrans to camouflage all the evil they are doing. Why their hopes is gone. Because there's no way they can say that the Fulani is doing evil. The drug lord and they have come and say they and the Fulani, they are one. And what does that tell you? We all know about Afonja, Kwara State and Co. How it's been taken by Fulani. And they are not ashamed. They are not ashamed of it. And Fulani is ready to take more. They will see the difference between 5 and 6 when Biafra leave them. That is sure. My mind has never told me anything like it is sure, but it will happen. And they knew that when Biafra left them, they have no way, they have nothing. Even that Lagos, they are gallivanting. A time is coming when that Lagos will be a Sahara. Nobody would like to live there anymore. Because they think by making our people living our ancestral home, leaving it for the vultures from Futajelon, then it will make them to thrive. But that is, they don't know that they are playing a dangerous game. A game that will finish even all their generation. You see? Biafran nation has been redeclared. Let it get to their score. Let it go to their ears, everything, their eyes. We are now a sovereign nation. Whether the enemy like it or not, we are a sovereign nation. That's who we are now. We know it's not going to happen in a day. Rome was not built in a day. Gradually, we are getting there. But they think that when they use the infiltrators like Okengwon and Co., they will destroy what we are doing. Mazin Namdi can say to them, in a million years, they can never. Even if it remain only one person, even if it remain only one person, even if it remain only one person, the whole world will recognize that very sovereign nation of Biafra. And that's what we are pursuing. We are pursuing a nation where man and the woman has equal right to the eye of Lord. Where justice will rule. Where the rule of law will be the first priority. That's what we are pursuing. I know many people didn't know about this. Many thought that we are just playing. Rule of law will be our first priority. All these stooges in the Biafra land, they will do all their best to stop us because they know that their life is in a stake. They knew what is coming for them. And their slave master will tell them, if you don't do your best, you have gone. Their slave master will tell them, if you don't do your best, you have gone. So they will supply them all sorts of terrorists from everywhere in order to come and subjugate us. But if you allow yourself to be used, I'm sorry for you. Sorry will be your name. If you allow yourself to be used, the German said, "Tutni lied." Really, I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you. We are in a peculiar time of not looking side by side or anywhere sideways. Our march now is relentless. Forward ever, backwards never. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, there's a position it will reach. If I look backward, the next person behind me should just pull the trigger. If anyone mess up now, is to pull the trigger. That is the position we are now. No more relenting anymore. No more joking anymore. Do the right thing. Once the American president said, do not think of what America will do for you, but think of what you can do for America. That's what advice I gave to one of my brother from Ahamufu in early morning today. Get yourself prepared. Tell the world that yes, I can do something. Such a courageous baffle the enemy. Make the enemy to fear, to know, yes, you can do it. Before you start looking for any reinforcement. If you don't embark yourself with the courage of what you have, do not count yourself. Do not count yourself as a freedom fighter. Many people don't know the secrets of freedom. The secret of freedom is happiness. And what is the secret of happiness? And that freedom is courage. If you don't have courage, you cannot stand for what belongs to you. You must stand. Bob Marley said, it's time for you to fight for your right. No matter when you know that this thing belongs to you, do all you can. Then even the nature itself will give it, say, yes, this belongs to you. And no one can take it away from you. The question is, how do you play your game? How do you do the right thing? How do you make the world to know that, yes, I can do it? And that is the position we are now. We are telling the world that, yes, we are now equal to the task. We can do it. We believe we can do it. So it's left for us to exercise our own power, our own ability to tell the world, yes, we can do it.
Sorry, onwe ihe chọrọ ka m gwa unu biko. Fonu m nyoga anyị gwa ya
Okay,
mere m ji
go
ekwu
ahead.
ya biko. O nwere ihe one soldier from north sendiri na one of our platform na-asị na enyere ndị amị niile nọ n'ala Igbo iwu ka ha move cha from each part ha nọcha n'ala Igbo. Due na onwe ndị Fulani herdsmen ha na-ezibata ala Igbo, so that na abụkwa any point to ijide the Fulani people to do their work. Unu mara otu oge oshiko eru our deputy prime minister unu biko unu mekoro ya no ya anyị na-agabiga na Ebonyi steeti ebe anyị nọ na ebe side anyị ka ntinye dị this thing ka unu gee ya.
Yeah, brother OGB, we cannot hear from you. You're not hearing
Okay,
anything.
okay. na-ekwu ekwu ihe a ka o kwuru. A sị na ndị amị niile nọ n'ala Igbo ka ha move due to ndị Fulani yes-men ha nchachibata ala Igbo na ndị amị akwụkwọ anything like needle to choke them. Oya mere ji na-emove some ndị amị na their checking point na Ebonyi State side anyị na Ọhazara. That is what we are facing. Please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. For a long time, we have been here getting all this intelligence, but our people is deaf and dumb. They don't want to hear. For minimum of 4 or 5 years, all this intelligence has been circulating in the society. How can you belong? How can you stay in where you don't belong? Where they don't accept you? All this look at, take example, what this thing that is happening in Edo State. Even Edo State is denying themselves from us, being Biafra. Now, their home and their bushes is gone. And the Fulani, they don't see you as a human, they call you an infidel. You are not human to them. They treat you more than like an animal. Now some of them are calling that, come on, wake up. Hello, good morning. Now they can realize that all what we are lamenting for years and wailing for years is in vain. Because it has touched to them. All the time Biafra is being killed everywhere, anywhere. But on the road, everywhere, in the whole of that evil entity. Does anyone say anything? Does anyone make any comment? Now, the courageous youth try to say yes. An eye to an eye is never a sin. Everybody can know that something is happening there. That something is happening there. Hope Uzodimba assassinate 15 young guys who went for wedding with his group, with his militia, and combined together with Asari Dokobo in the name of Ebubatan. Did anything happen? Any investigation come through from that very incident? They call them and tag them IPOB. I'm not talking of the one happening in Aba, the one happening in Enugu. Did anybody said anything? They tag them IPOB. Why? Because you want to be yourself. You said enough is enough. They kill you, subjugate you, ask you not to say anything. And even those you have as a representative who's supposed to be your advocate, be your mouth speaker, they cannot do anything. Then they help the enemy to bring you down more and more. I was talking to one man, a Biafra man, last time in the church after service. I said, come on, man. I'm disappointed from you guys. We have a lot of you. And look how we just need only, you cannot do anything. You can't say anything. He said, do you think that you are Biafra? You can get it. I said, oh, so the Biafra has become my own personal thing. It has become my own personal property. I'm sorry for you. I said to him, in no longer time, your name will be sorry. He said, hey, yeah, this is the one thing that makes you people, all these agitators, every time when you try to accuse people, you are, I said, yes, I will accuse you because you've forgotten to know your right. I said, yes. If you like, you can call me anything. I don't care. Because I want you to be free. And you refuse to take it. You said being enslaved is better than being a freedom person. So, my brothers are in a harmful. It's time for you to take up your wake up. Take up your arms and armory. You have to stand up. You have to stand up. What suits a man comes from a man. And what kills you is in your house. They came from all the way from Futajelon to your ancestral home, killing you, raping your sister, raping your mother. On top of it, killing you. And you cannot do anything. Highest thing you can do, hey, government, come and help me. Come. The person you are calling is the person who invited all those vultures. The person you are calling is the person who invited them to come. Are you doomed? Are you doomed? Your governor is only one person. Imagine Namdekano said, okay, the time he was saying, okay, let us make a referendum now. Highest in your governor, he only want to have only one vote. How many are we in number? How many are we in number? Who is agitating? And he tell them, listen, the kind of vote we are going to do is not this your secret ballot. No. Everybody will be on the line. Hey, then we will know where you belong. If you belong, if you're ready for this sovereign nation, stay on this line. Then if you are ready for these people, stay on that line. Let me know who will win the election. A society that is not up to 20 million. Count Fulani all over the whole Nigeria. I don't think they reach 20 million. But they are holding almost 120 or 150 million ransom. Why? Because they are in charge. They are in control of the armory. They are in control of the judiciary. They are in control of the legislature. Everywhere They are in control. And you call yourself baboon Nigeria. Idiots everywhere. Idiots. You call yourself a man. 20 million inhabitants is holding 150 million into ransom. This NIN they use in it was that Fulani Pantami that introduced it. A Fulani they use in kidnapping, in taking ransom from you, people who call themselves intellectuals. It was that guy that introduced it. How many Fulani kidnappers you have arrested? All these criminals they burnt in Edo State. Now their own intellectuals say that it is their hunters. Have you ever, since you are going have you ever seen where an Hausa man or a Fulani man is having a bushmeat, is on the road or selling a bushmeat? What are they hunting? What can anyone tell us what they are hunting? If at all they are hunters, have you seen them with any bushmeat? Oh no. And the useless media house is clapping for them. They are hunters. Hunters with assault rifle. Oh no. Well, it's a laughing matter, because zoological animal republic is where an elephant can fly, snakes can swallow money, monkeys can eat. Oh no, I don't know. Monkeys can. Eh? Anything can happen there. So do not be amazed. Be ready to hear any kind of news. I think my brother, prayer for Biafra, the hand is on top. I need for the moment. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Benchus. Thank you for that wonderful information. Where I am is to know besides that. So, all right, pray for Biafra. Please go ahead. Pray for Biafra. Can you hear me? Go ahead. Please, Benchus, can you hear me? Where I am is too noisy. Benchus, can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we are hearing you, Drake.
Sorry, please, is anyone speaking?
Yeah, Drake was asking if anybody can take over.
Tell him to go ahead. He has raised his hand. I don't know if you can hear me.
Please, is anyone speaking?
Yeah, pray for Biafra. Go ahead. Go ahead if you can hear me. Go ahead. Where I am is too noisy.
I can't hear anything on the space again.
If anyone can hear me, tell him to go ahead now. Madam, please help me and tell him to go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I was thinking that you was talking to pray for. So thank you, my good people, and
Please,
yeah,
Mazi Drake, if
we
you are
have.
getting me, please let me go down. and come up again, please. Okay? All right.
So we have been listening since morning, and whatever all everybody has been saying has been making sense. And if you have been putting one and two together, you will find out that everybody is just pointing on one thing. And what is that thing? Is that nothing like freedom. That whatever thing you are doing in life, if you are not free, you are doomed. Because if you are not free, means that somebody is controlling your life, controlling your resources, controlling even whatever you eat or drink. And which is very, very bad, because when somebody is controlling you in that manner, that means you are not existing, because you are not free to make your own decision. You are not free to make a choice on what you want or what you don't want. So everything or anything can be thrown on you, and you must have to accept it, whether good or bad thing. So, and when you look at uh, the Biafrans, at times I wonder why people cannot put one and two together to know and ask themselves, are we moving forward or are we moving backwards as Nigerians? Then you compare and contrast that. Okay, let's assume when you when you are when you was on like 10 years old, and when you got to 15, 20, 25, 30, maybe 35 or 40, or whichever age you are now. But at your early age, the way things was working or happening in Nigeria, is it the same now? Even though there have never been a time Nigeria was enjoyable, because it was one thing or the other, both the military regime and the so-called civilian regime. All of them are the same thing. So, and now you see people that have tasted life and know the goodness of life. And these people are trying to liberate you from that bondage or the shackles that the Nigeria or one Nigeria have put you into. And you are still insisting not to join and liberate yourself. And you are still hoping that one day something will change. You are lying to yourself. And like I used to say here, if any Nigerian thinks that there will be any help that will come from their leaders, they are just lying, because their leaders also are suffering. It does not matter how much they accumulated. It does not matter the type of building or car they are going on with. They are also suffering, because you know why? They are not happy, because they are forced to do the things that they themselves don't even want to do. And who is controlling them? The Europeans, the British, because we have to be calling them by their names, so that let them know that we knew that what is going on in Nigeria.
And we, the Biafrans, are tired. And that is why we want to get out there, whether they like it or not, whether by force or by fire. Because for you to be sucking people for 100 years and you are not yet tired, your children are living fine, you are living fine, your country is looking beautiful, but the place you are getting the mineral resources that makes you rich, you don't even care about them. Look at how Ogoni, Ijo, River State, look at how polluted they are everywhere. And the people that call themselves human beings that are taking these mineral resources from there, they don't care. And if you tell a Goni man or woman or Ikwere or Ijo that come, you are an Igbo or you are a Biafra, let's get out of here so that you will enjoy this thing, they will start to attack you or insult you that you don't know anything. You want to control them. You want to come and rule them. But there's been people that have been controlling you, ruling you for over 100 years without you enjoying what God has used to bless you. And you will be talking down on the people that try to liberate you. And one thing I thank God is this: God allow all these things to be happening so that they will be seeing it. Because most of the times or before, they have not noticed what they are noticing now. So they think that the marginalization or the intimidation or whatever thing the Igbos are going through, oh, it's just because it's the Igbos. And that is why they always tell you that I'm not Igbo, so that they feel that if they differentiate themselves from Igbo, then they will not persecute them. But here we go, because our own, we have been in it for a long, long time. So we no longer worry. We no longer care about it. Rather, we fought for it. We fight back. And we have achieved our goal. And that our goal is our own nation. And we are going. So if you don't like, go ahead with one Nigeria. But we, the Biafrans, we are leaving. We already gone. We already gone. But tomorrow, when you will be crying, please, as you are crying now, if you don't follow suit to join this ship that is about to move now, if you don't join and this ship left you, I don't know what you're gonna be, and I don't know what is gonna happen to you. So if all this, the emergency in River State, the one that happened Uromi this time around, and other things that have been happening to you guys, if you still insist that you don't want to put effort, you don't want to contribute to join the moving trend, which is USB, which our Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabeze has declared on the 29th of November, to give you that freedom, to give you that ticket for you to be free from your bondage. The Nigerian people have kept you. You still there, doubting and still questioning or sabotaging, trying to favor one Nigeria. You have yourself to blame, because God will not come down from heaven to help you. The only thing it can do is to bring people that will be able to help you out. So that is one thing you have to know. So what am I saying here? Let everybody If you find yourself among or within the 40 states of Biafra, you are lucky. You are being blessed by God because your suffering is over. Because you will enjoy like other civilized countries are enjoying now. That is what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu saw. That is what our Prime Minister saw. That is what our DPM now, Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, saw and has brought it to Biafra land. All we need you to do now is to support. Support. You know, let me tell you guys, this is a nation now. It's no longer action and the show they call it show promoter. No, no longer showing. This one is an underground. We are dealing with Nigeria underground, and we they deal with them and they show like what our one of our brother just said here. Maybe a lot of people do not understand what he was saying, or you guys understood what he said. But let me elaborate it more. This our brother was saying that the military is telling them that they do no longer have power in our jurisdiction to act as military because that they were told to leave our area. What does that thing tell you? It tell you that our DPM. Oh my goodness, man. Oh man. Oh, that amuses me so much. that means a lot is happening in favor of us. You see, when she will be talking and say, we gave you so time to leave our place, that is a sovereignty nation. When she's saying it, she mean it, and it's happening. They are ready to leave. So what they are telling you now is, okay, we're about to leave. So we can no longer attack the terrorists. So what does that show us? Let us, if you have not been donating, donate, contribute, so that we will build our army to replace these people because they are leaving. We don't need them. We need our own trained, experienced soldiers, and which our DPM and his cabinet, our cabinet, is doing fast because I know they are training a lot of Biafra men as soldiers, well trained, well talented, well nurtured, with good instruction and discipline. Oh, I thank that lady. And I thank all his cabinet members. And I thank each one of you in this space that is preaching this good gospel to open our people's brain and mind to understand that we are already in Biafra and that our DPM is doing a great job. With his cabinet, they are not talking much, but they are pinching Nigeria where it pains them. So I thank everybody in this space. I thank our cabinet members. I thank everybody. You can see the flyer for the opening of our office in Washington, D.C., the Biafran and the USB office is out. My good people, if you are opportune, buy the ticket so that you will be allowed, because it's not everybody that will enter
They have to screen you and make sure that you are not against the USB people. So we'll screen you, you buy your ticket, you hold it, because that place may be crowded, but if you don't have that ticket, you may not come in. So my good brothers and sisters, go as soon as possible, purchase your own ticket so that you will be part of those that will make history. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, genuine people. And I would also like to tell our brothers and sisters that are still not yet decided. Remember the 10 virgins in the Bible. One was waiting, the other one went to get a kerosene. Before they will come back, the door already shut. And had I known, was mystery great to them. So don't be like them. Let's work together. We are already in our promised land that God has given us.
Okay, Madam, thank you. Pray for Biafra. Please go ahead. You can hear me now. Pray for Biafra.
All right. Good evening.
Right, go ahead.
All right. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. I greet the host, the co-host, and to everyone that is on the speaker section, and to everyone listening to this space. I greet you all. I just have one question to ask. Those Fulani terrorists that were apprehended, I think, is it in, what's the name of that state again? Is it Ondo, right? If I'm not mistaken. That were apprehended at Ondo State. They came all the way from the north, right? Did they actually pass through military checkpoints from the north till they get to Ondo State? Is a question, please. Because I believe there are military checkpoints, there are custom and immigration checkpoints along the expressways that lead from the north till the east. Does it mean that those military men and women are not doing their work as they claimed they are doing? Does it mean that those military personnel know that these people are carrying because they were mounted? If okay, now if they should claim that they are doing their work and they are doing it well and their interest is to protect the nation, if the first checkpoint did not notice anything, the third checkpoint would notice it. If the second checkpoint does not notice it, the third one will notice it. If the third one did not notice it, the fourth one will notice it. I will tell you that you would pass, if I'm not mistaken, you will pass over 20 checkpoints before you get to the east. Over at least, at least 20 checkpoints. Does it mean that those military people are not after securing their citizens but money? Because the only thing they do, once you come to their military checkpoint and you roger them, they will just tell you oga pass, oga pass, oga pass. That is all they are out to do. Now I'm using this to draw the attention of those one Nigerialists, obedience, and all those who say they don't belong to this movement. You can see that this set of people cannot protect you. You can see that this set of people, you cannot entrust your security. your safety in their hands. These people are corrupt. These people are out to make money. These people are out to kill their citizens. These people are political thugs used to intimidate, used to kill, used to destroy the properties and lives of their citizens. These are one of the reasons why we say we can no longer be part of this nonsense. Let me come to another dimension of the whole thing. Let me also remember this set of persons that do not believe in this struggle. Can I tell you that there was a time whereby the MNK was lamenting, they are killing our people. Communities are lamenting, they are killing our people. What are the government doing? What are the government doing? What are the government doing? The government remain silent. They remain mute. They did not even have to call for any meeting to see what can we do to protect our people. No, they kept mute until MNK now launched ESN. Hey, he launched ESN. Everybody, everybody were just, what is happening? What is that? Is when the politicians now rose up and say, okay, no, let us now launch Ebubago. Where were they? Where were they when they were killing people? Now, I want you to understand that the government are doing, they are doing eye service. Are you getting it? They are an eye service set of leaders, set of people. They don't have the citizens at heart. I tell you the truth. It was when it was now launched. They say, oh, people will say that we are not doing anything. They now came out and they now counter what MNK did. They now launched Ebubago. Ebubago started blah, 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 blah. MNK came out again and told the people that um, that this outfit, all these security outfits does not mean well for you. Do you remember that they launched Operation Python Dance? It rained that we were against Operation Python Dance and we cannot tolerate it. Before you know, they now currently now launched Operation Udogachi. To see that they are following our own template, to see they are following, let me not say our own template because they cannot follow our own template. They are following, we are the one leading them, we are the one prompting them into action. It means that the leadership is a failed leadership. It means that the state is a failed state. It means that if the masses, this is a proof to us that if the masses doesn't move, the government will not move for you. But it's not supposed to be so. The reason why this set of people are being paid are so that they will protect the citizens. The reason why this set of people are being paid is so that they will defend the constitution and not a person. Because what is happening in that zoological republic is that they are defending a person and not the constitution. That is why a politician can just pick up his phone and call one DSS officer that I need you to go to so place. There's someone that is saying something I don't like. Can you go there and arrest that person? And that person might also be another political leader that is not agreeing to what they are agreeing. Okay, but they will, because they are in power, they will send in those DSS. The other particular person might have his own personal securities. You get right? He will have his own part, but when those people come, they might even gun down anybody that is there just to achieve their mission. Intimidation upon intimidation. So that is why we must rise. That is why we mustn't wait for them. That is why all these people that are protesting, you are protesting in vain. I could tell you the truth. You will protest from now. Those that have protested, what happened to them in Lekki? Were they not gone down? Those that has been protesting all over the country, you know how the government still have their own thugs that will be carried in SUVs. They will bring them to disrupt your peaceful protest. And then they will now make it look as, oh, these people are protesting in the wrong direction. It will now look as though these people are criminals protesting for their rights. This is what we must end. This is what we must bring to an end. I need each and every one of us to rise. These people has make us grow to have an understanding that we cannot grow to a particular height. The only time you can think differently is when you leave this country and you travel out. It is then your eye will now open that what is actually happening. What has been happening to me? The environment, the atmosphere has a way of suppressing talents. Guys, this is terrible, and we cannot take it any further. It's just like a bird that is inside a cage. Since when they gave birth to the bird and put it inside a cage, it has never tested. That is why if you could really understand what I'm saying, for those who rear livestock, when your livestock is has already been has adjusted, or will I say grew up knowing that its home is in a cage. If you release that livestock to go outside, it will definitely run back by itself, not even you chasing to go and capture it and put it back in that nest. That is what this people has done to us, that we are now scared of even being free. Guys, there are better things out there. Do not keep what will I even say, wallowing in a circle. There are better things out there. To be free means to be free. When you are free, it comes with total peace. It comes with total rest. Come to think about it, before all this nonsense start happening, when Fulani was not existing amongst our community, how was our community like? How was our community like? So we can see that if we keep tolerating this, if we don't rise, it will come to a place that you will not have a home to go back to. MNK has been bragging that there is no IDP camp in our land. PM has been lamenting and has been bragging that there's no IDP camp in our land. And please, there shall and will never be, even though there is any that is trying to be, that is in the process of being setting up because of one